Well, here we go then. Strap yourselves in for the TNC circus. It's a watch-along. It's QPR against Norwich City. It's Wednesday night and it's live. How are we all doing? Chris, you're here. You're in person for a watch-along. This is funny. I'm used to looking at a screen and seeing you, and I do still see you on the screen, but I also see you next to me.
Well, mate, you're in trouble tonight, I tell you, because any shocking shouts, I can just jump on you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We are here. We are broadcasting live from Norfolk, and Chris is delighted. He wanted to come here specifically tonight because he wanted this beautiful portrait of Yarmouth Harbour just behind him.
Well, isn't that fascinating? Beautiful portrait of Yarmouth. We're not actually in Yarmouth anymore, are we, Jack? Because you abandoned your fine town.
I pay my council tax to Yarmouth District Council.
Oh, don't start this bloody nonsense. Anyway, how are we, everyone? I hope you're well. Get your comments in. We're going to get as many up on screen as possible tonight. And as always, like the old-fashioned times, you remember those times, those lockdown vibes? We'll be sharing everything on social media. In fact, I will pin the tweet to the top of our Twitter account now. If you are all set for the full match tonight, go on Twitter, retweet our pinned tweet, and get behind it. And let's get as many Norwich City fans in the room as possible for what we hope and pray will be a pleasurable, not painful night.
One can hope. Let's say hello to some of you. Hello to Jeff, all the way from America. Hi, lads. Looking forward to the watch-along. Any chance you can help publicise our Western Hemisphere American Canaries?
Yes.
There you go. There's your publication.
Up the WHMAC. That didn't work, did it? Yeah, but there you go.
American Canaries, welcome to the show. And if you're in America, get in touch. We've also got the Dubai Canaries. Hello to the Dubai Canaries. Hello to Harry. Hello to Kobe. Hello to Lauren. Welcome one and all. We're going to be getting through all of your comments throughout the evening. We've got just 3 minutes until kickoff. So let's go through the team for this evening.
It's a hell of a team.
It is. It's certainly a team. Here we go.
We've not done this.
So if I look like that, Chris, it looks like I'm looking through the team at you.
Come on.
The man pictured there.
Yes.
I forgot played for Norwich.
I am fascinated by this. Obviously, the Middlesbrough game was a car crash, particularly in the midfield department, Jack. It was just so easy to just coast through that Norwich City midfield. So I can see why David Wagner's made that decision tonight to bring in Hayden, as you and I have spoken about off there before. I think, look, don't get me wrong, we're all disappointed with how Hayden's loan has been because of the quality that he has. Unfortunately got injured, but we saw him away at Watford, and obviously he was trying to mark 3 men in midfield. But look, I've always said he's strong, he's physical, he's not going to take any shit, he's not afraid to put a tackle in. And quite frankly, that's what the Norwich City midfield have to be doing tonight against QPR. It's
also evident, Chris, that Mr. Wagner was listening to the TNC podcast and maybe was reading NCFC numbers tweets, because the stats we said are clear. We are most successful when we play one up front. And if we look at this side, Pukki is out. Sargent keeps his place. I suspect it's going to be Hernandez on one side, Marquinhos on the other, Sarah possibly in like the 10. And then we assume Sargent as a lone striker, which I must say I'm all for.
And then something else I'm all for. Quick interruption. We've got some watch-along setups.
Already?
Do you remember the TNC setups for the evening? Well, they are back.
I remember it well.
Finn Stevens. Finn 131. He's got his TNC watch-along set up in for the evening. But hello. Oh, it's a Madry. Big fan of Finn. Yeah. But no worries, Finn. He has got a Madry there, which I must say isn't a bad lager. But it's almost like Finn needs a discount code, and an enhanced discount code. And guess what? Wouldn't it?
Lakers, I'm actually off the beer at the moment.
About time.
So I'm not going to be sipping on it. I wish maybe if we score, I might. I know 25% off Lakens for tonight only. The link's in the description. You must use that link with the discount code TNC25. It ends at midnight. So for one night only, 25% off the TNC special case. You can a quarter off.
Oh, Jeez.
It's a lot of money off.
And by the way, do you remember when we used to break the Lakens website?
Yeah.
Maybe we're going to break
Let's
it
do it again tonight. Let's do it. Big thanks to Harry for our first super chat. NCFC for life. Eternal positivity. Big 3 points tonight. First donation. Thank you so much, Harry. And thank you for your eternal positivity. Chris, we've successfully managed to get it on the telly.
Yes.
It's fully legal.
Yes.
I've paid my subscription fees to Mr. Murdoch.
What are you saying, Jack? That we weren't streaming it legally when we did the TNC Watchalongs a while back?
Well, put it this way. I don't think tonight we'll be getting any certain pop-ups on
screen. Yes. The pop-ups were an absolute classic.
It was amazing how many local girls wanted a piece of you when you're in Great Yarmouth with those pop-ups.
Anyway, swiftly moving on to the comment section. Oh, wow. Look at this from Joey Cross. 4-0 win tonight. Book your tickets to Wembley. On a serious note, Jack, we've got to beat QPR because, I mean, quite frankly, they are a pub team. We've got to beat them.
The remarkable thing with QPR is they were second, I think, into about September.
Yeah. And
now they've won, I think, once since November.
So they lost 3-0 in their last game to Coventry. They did draw away to West Brom, but West Brom are really falling off at the moment. Preston at home 2-0, Wigan away 1-0, Birmingham at home 1-0.
They lost to Birmingham.
They lost to Blackpool 6-1.
Did they?
Seriously, I've tweeted this and I'll say it again. There's no fucking excuses. We've got to beat these tonight.
We have to. George says it, Chris. No excuses tonight.
George knows.
Let's get our score predictions in. 3-1 with Sargent. Sarah and Ida all scoring. Well, is Ida starting?
I don't think
off the bench.
Is he? Yeah.
Fair enough.
Why not?
Off the bench.
Yeah, we'll have a slice of that.
Aidan says Loftus Road looks empty. Feels like the fans have given up on QPR. They need to pile on the misery.
Are you in the slightest bit surprised, Jack?
I like that from Aidan. Nasty.
Yeah,
nasty.
Good. Well, you've got to give it large until we inevitably concede. And don't forget, people, if you are strapped in for the full TNC Watchalong tonight, get behind us. Support the channel. Retweet our pinned tweet to let the other Norwich fans know that we are about. And also on Instagram as well. Get your stories on Instagram and we'll share all of them as a thanks for your support.
Look at this, Chris, from Norfolk Dumpling. Hi, guys. Miss Norfolk Dumpling has looked over my shoulder and said, what's happened to those 2 young lads that used to be on TNC?
Well, there you go. Oh, what does that mean?
Well, I think what Mr. and Mrs. Dumpling are saying is that we've aged terribly.
Yes, we have. I mean, that's what
we watched Norwich City.
Yeah, exactly. This is what Norwich City does to you. You start to sort of frail away quite rapidly.
Tony, thanks for the super chat, my friend. Hello, Chris and Jack. Would I be able to come on one of your podcasts?
Oh, wow.
What's your score prediction? I'm going 3-0. Well, I'd like a 3-0. Tony, podcast guest, I think we're booked up for a little while, but I do see a cat in your profile picture. I think you're winning Cat of the Night.
Pussy of the Night.
Indeed.
And by the way, you say 3-0, I'll put it out there bravely. I have put a cheeky bet on tonight.
Responsibly.
Yes, always responsibly. Always, genuinely. Promise. Nigel Benner, tenner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On Norwich City 3, QPR 0.
Okay.
Sarah to score in 90 minutes.
Don't mind it.
400 odd squids back.
Okay.
It's a banker, isn't it? You're basically printing money.
Yeah, okay.
You know it's going to happen.
No, we have kicked off, by the way.
Yes, we have. We should have announced that, shouldn't we? Oh, here we go. Classic Alan Montgomery timestamp.
Yeah, I love that.
Do you remember the timestamp? Timestamp. It was like every like 2 minutes. It was
so we're watching on the Sky Red button, but I don't think it's fully. I think there is a slight delay. So we are on 1 minute and 50 seconds
now.
Yes.
So there you go.
If you're watching on the Sky Red button, you're probably in sync with us.
Love that. Dan Mayhew, loving the lack of commentary on the Canaries TV.
Well, you don't need commentary. You've got us, Dan.
Yeah, just stick us on and we'll botch some commentary for you. Live from the casting couch. Aidan Townsend, he's sticking in a little Zombie Nation. Mate, Aidan, if we score, Zombie Nation's popping off. I'll tell you that for free, that's for sure.
Dubai Canary, love the Dubai Canaries, said, how about Middlesbrough at Wembley in the playoff final again? Imagine that.
Oh, my God. Oh, and could you imagine if we somehow win?
Well, you remember last time we beat them, Chris.
I'd like all the Norwich players to go up to Ramsey and just go like that. like the ultimate payback.
But if you remember in 2015 when we beat them, a few weeks before, they'd come to Carrow Road and walked us off the park.
Yes.
So maybe again, this has been I must probably give a bit of comment on the game. A fairly evenly poised so far.
Yeah, slightly scrappy.
Chris Martin plays for them.
Yeah, what a boy. Part of the magical diamond that destroyed League One with Holton Wesley, of course.
The Beckles boy.
Big up to Harry Batista.
Oh, Harry's left a super chat
on Twitter. He left a super chat early. He's put in his TNC Watchalong setup. Take a look at this bad boy. Mac and cheese, Norwich on telly, Chris and Jack on my laptop. Oh. Paradise.
He's got mac and cheese as well.
I absolutely love that from you, Harry. That's absolutely superb. Let's retweet that. Don't forget, we're retweeting every single Watchalong setup as a thanks for your support. If you're on Instagram, go and do the same thing. They're coming in at all angles now. Harvey is also getting in his TNC setup. There's all sorts of double screenage going on and all sorts.
Chloe's leaving the gym to watch this in the car. I think that's a great move, Chloe. I would always put the TNC Watchalong above health and fitness.
Yes.
So congratulations for doing that. You've made the right call. Norwich coming forwards with Onel Hernandez down the left. He's been on good form recently, Chris. Whips in.
Roof of the You never know with QPR. You never know whether the keeper's going to spill it in the back of his net. By the way, Sargent up top on his own. We have mentioned it tonight. That. By the way, a great delivery from the Cuban maestro, Onel Hernandez, sticks it on Sargent's head. Don't forget, Sargent doesn't score simple goals. He only scores worldies. So clearly that was too much of a simple chance, Jack. Almost 5 minutes gone now at Loftus Road.
Lucy says you should be paying us. And I've just bought an audio match pass for Canaries TV with no commentary. All I can hear is the crowd. At least we've got you two.
Well, Lucy, you've made the right decision. You've made the right decision.
Pay for the TNC audio.
Tell social media that, Lucy, that you can get some free, completely shite B-Tech, Rob Butler and Chris Gorham commentary here on Talk Norwich City.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about us, B-Tech, Chris Gorham and Rob Butler.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Well, I said it. So, by the way, Isaac, hey lads, I thought you were on the pitch, Isaac. Great to see Isaac Hayden in the middle of the park tonight, starting his first game in a long time. We love that. Mac McKinnon's getting in his TNC setup. Look at this. We absolutely love it.
What's he got for dinner? Prep cake?
No, it's not. Sadly, it's but it's some wine and some crisps of some sort there.
We must say about Prep King, Chris, because that's why we're both so in shape at the moment. Prep King are a delight. Oh, and Norwich are nearly through. Prep King are really good and they're worth checking out. They're in the description. They are healthy meals delivered to your door.
Yes, they are.
And there's 10% off.
Yes.
It's TNC 10. I spoke to the guys today and they were like, if you want Norwich to get in the playoffs, you have to order Prep King.
And don't forget, there's another discount from Lakens if you've just joined us as well. By the way, almost 300 people watching the TNC Watchalong. It always baffles me why so many of you are so bored.
Well, we know why, because there's no commentary on the match.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
We're last resort.
That's good then. Hopefully Angus gunning for a clean sheet Nando's tonight, Jack. We'll see. I'd like to see him get a clean sheet tonight after the Borough battering. You'd like to think we can get a clean sheet tonight.
You'd hope so.
Sure.
What's better than one Richard, Chris?
Two
Richards. Richard. Thank you very much for the super chat. It has to be a win today, or playoffs are dust.
Yes.
Yeah, it is literally. Well, no, you know what, Richard is. I don't think so, because the way the season's gone, we'll lose tonight, and everyone else will also lose, and then we'll play Swansea and go. If we win today, we'll go into the playoffs.
Oh god! By the way, one back superbly there for 24. Look at this,
Gabby Sarah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Gab's at it again. Marquinhos there with a lovely pass. Norwich City playing it about the back with confidence, with prowess.
Have I put on the QPR Norwich game, or is this a repeat of 1970s Brazil? It's 0-0, by the
way. Tell you what, Gabby Sarah, he's going to bang one in tonight, isn't he?
He does get me going. That's a nice pass.
Oh, I like that. Go on, Maxie. That's brilliant from the Sarge. Lovely work rate. 2 week. has gone out for a QPR goal kick. Timestamp, 7 minutes, 29 seconds on the clock. Welcome to the Talk Norwich City Watchalong. Don't forget, if you're in for the duration tonight, share it on social media.
Sports City tuning in from Kingston, Jamaica.
Wow.
That's why I was like, let us know where you're tuning in from.
Jamaican Bacon.
Yeah, he said Damien Francis and Jamal Loza, Jamaicans to play for Norwich.
Yes.
I did also see Sports City. You said, how shall I contact you for an interview? My email is in the About section of the YouTube channel.
There you go.
Or tweet us.
Now you know. QPR have it on the edge of our box. It's up and down. It's like almost a game of pinball at the moment, Jack, between the Norwich City back line and the QPR forward line. Norwich City desperately trying to clear it, but not doing a very good job of it. Go on, Anel. Go on. That's a lovely pass, Anel. Right now, faster. Send him through. Send Sarge. Too slow. Shoot. Oh, that's terrible. You've got so much time.
It was Liam Gibbs driving. It was 4-on-3. He went for the shot on himself. But Chris, I'm taking the positive. Look how easy that was to slice through QPR.
Yes, mate, but take your chances. We've said this time after time. The numerical advantage there. So slow to play it forwards. Josh Sargent makes an absolutely super... By the way, he's climbed the ladder there. Who's that at the back there? Is that Jakob Sorensen? He's climbed the ladder there.
How many Nando's do you owe Angus, by the way?
Oh, God knows. I'd say in excess. Oh, no! That's a big chance!
Oh!
It's a goal.
I think it's offside.
No, it's a goal. It's 1-0 QPR. And there you go, mate. You fucking don't take your chances. You get penalised. It's shit defending. And Norwich City are behind against the team in blue and white.
It's worth noting that this QPR side practically haven't won a game since 1922. But they do lead Norwich City here. Norwich were 4-on-3, missed the chance. QPR literally went down the other end and have scored. It was a cross into the box, unmarked. Easy finish. Norwich are 1-0 down.
That is so poor, Jack. Wide open. And again, that's why you take your chance going forward. Like, that would have absolutely killed them. They've now got the first goal in the game at home, a game that they have to win. The onus is now on Norwich City to come forwards. But you know what these teams do, Jack. They park the fucking bus. It's a big goal to concede at a really, really bad time.
Mystic Manson knows a lot about predicting the future, and the future doesn't look bright according to his comment. Welcome along, Mystic. Good to see you. Richard says, would rather know everyone's thoughts. Say everything you think. Well, let us know. What did you think of that?
Well, terrible.
Of that goal.
Dreadful.
I mean, that's the frustration, Chris, is I do sometimes laugh at you because you do take missed chances very seriously. But I can see why, because so often this season Because
the game's about scoring goals, Jack. That's how you win football matches. You know, it's all very good performance against Rotherham, 0-0. No. Score goals. Some of our best seasons of all time, we've shipped goals, but we've always scored more than the opposition. I can't believe how bad defending that was again, Jack.
The worry, the shame is, Chris, is again, there's an opportunity this evening. QPR mentally fragile. You just think if we score the first goal, the floodgates open. And now we're in a situation, how few times we've won from losing positions this season. This is looking bleak already. We're 11 minutes in against the QPR side, battling out for relegation.
But this is it, Jack. It's about weighing up that mentality. You know, you're saying there's an opportunity for us. They need this to survive, right? Okay, so it's all, you know, this isn't just the Norwich City show tonight, and there needs to be a willingness and desire showed from these Norwich City players that they want to actually win this to get into the playoffs, because so far, and by the way, did you hear Gareth Ainsworth, the QPR manager, go into this? He looked like a man that wanted to jump off a cliff. I felt almost sorry for him. You know, saying how poor his QPR side were, both mentally, physically, tactically, and yet here we are, almost 12 minutes on the clock, and Norwich City find themselves 1-0 down.
Robin Frost, QPR have won 1 in 768 games, and here comes City. Give me a Lakens. Yeah, I think we do all need a Lakens, don't we? It's wow.
Well, it looks like people will be making the most of the 25% off deal tonight, TNC 25 on the Lakens website. Oh, God, it's just dreadful, isn't it, Jack? It really is.
I don't know what to say, Chris, because
It's the same old.
It is.
It's the same bloody old. We've seen this time after time. I mean, look at us now, all over the show. Oh my God!
You just look at this side and go, how many opportunities do they wish to be given, and they fail to take all of them. It's almost like the games where they're almost not expected to win, or don't necessarily need to win. The likes of Millwall and Blackburn.
Yeah.
And then the games where you've got a real opportunity, they just crumble.
Yeah. Huddersfield away.
Oh God, yeah.
Wigan, another one. Rotherham at home. The teams that and people in the comment section of our last podcast were calling us arrogant and all getting ahead of ourselves. But like the amount of money that's been spent on this Norwich City side, like we should be seeing more.
Well, we don't even have that argument, I don't think, Chris, because so often the slander thrown at Norwich is that we're not, ambitious enough. Actually, in terms of championship sides, we're probably the most expensively constructed squad here. Yeah. Wage bills would make Luton's look like an absolute shoestring, and Luton are 10 points clear. It's a real
and fair play to them because they're fighting. They're a team. They're a unit. They're working hard, and they're working harder than the opposition, Jack. And they've made Kenilworth Road a fortress, which says a lot because it's such a shit pit. And fair play to them.
Who's the Luton striker? I've heard he's quite good.
Oh, don't.
Is he available?
Oh, Carlton Morris, but we shouldn't let him go. But Scott Ryan Leeds says, along come Norwich. Typical. I mean, look, lots of Norwich City fans said it, Jack, prior to this game. This reeks.
I mean, I guess for QPR, they're looking at this as one of their winnable games against a mid-table championship team in bad form.
Yeah. I don't know to begin on that. Jeff, I don't really understand this. I still can't believe. I just can't believe people are still talking about it, to be honest with you. Move on. His Premier League record was absolutely atrocious. We would have gone down with him 100%. But maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe the majority think we should still have Daniel Farker in charge.
I'll tell you who would get us into the playoffs.
Go on.
Dean Smith.
Now you're joking me. My God, I actually thought you were being serious. I really did think you were being serious. Oh, look who's in the house. Oh, Paul Davis.
Oh, Paul.
Hello, Paul. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Good to see you.
Up the boat and all that.
Wow.
Up the boat. Ben Allen says, I'm going for a walk this dross.
Wow. Well, enjoy the sun hasn't set yet.
Yeah.
Go for a walk, come back, turn this on, and QPR will be 2-0 up.
We'll still be slaving away. 430 people are choosing to join in the pain. This is a live therapy session.
It is,
rather than a post-match therapy session, which was our last podcast.
I'm half thinking we're all going to be so sensitive after this defeat. We might need to do like a 24-hour rolling therapy where you can just drop in whenever you're feeling a bit down. Ooh, QPR nearly. This has been all QPR.
Well, apart from the one moment that we carried the ball forwards with Mr. Gibbs, and he didn't get that pass away, which is a shame. And Jack, you said it on the podcast about inexperience, and I think it's showing again tonight, both defensively and offensively. That inexperience is really showing. Liam Gibbs, a player that I really like the look of. I'm very excited about Liam Gibbs, and he's got a bright future, but he must get out of his feet earlier. A
couple of other goals in the Championship. Swansea beating Preston. Ooh. So I said about there still being opportunity on Saturday if we win to go into the playoffs. That there could still be. Watford are beating Cardiff.
But mate, you lose this tonight, it's over. It's over. Like, I know we already don't believe it, but it truly is over if we don't win tonight against these.
For sure.
100%. It really is a do or die game, without a shadow of a doubt.
Gerald says, I feel really sorry for my son. He's at Loftus Road.
That's a long old journey back if we lose this, I tell you. Here we go. Norwich City starting to play some football now. Some triangles there between Josh Sargent and Liam Gibbs. Maxi Aaron's bringing it forward to the Barcelona-bound boy. There it is, old saying. Out on the wing now with Marquinhos, who seems to have done absolutely nothing since his Norwich City debut. Gabby Sarah bringing it forward now. Out wide. Go on, Maxi. Skin him. Yeah, ooh.
This is depressing from Archie. I've never watched a watch-along when Norwich have won.
Oh, Archie, can you
How many of you
Archie, with all the love and respect, Archie, bugger off. turn us off, please.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, God, it's going to be a long old night, isn't it, Jack? You can feel it already. Almost 18 minutes gone. Timestamp for those interested. 17 minutes and 40 seconds now. If you're just joining us, Hazard's view, bang on the money.
That's the concern, Chris. We don't look like scoring. Even that position we just got in, 4 on 3.
Yeah, we don't. Well, look, Sargent needs a scorpion kick opportunity for us to score. Hey, look, maybe this is going to be the Pookie performance that we all remember when he comes on off the bench to deliver the goods tonight, Jack.
I watched some Champions League football last night just to remind myself what good football teams look like.
Okay.
And Real Madrid, like, you forget how clinical good teams are.
Yes, Jack.
They had like 2 opportunities and took them both.
Yes.
And this Norwich side need about 40 to score 1.
Yes.
Richard, he's doing super chats. People still talking about Farker. This proves this football club's gone nowhere in 4 years. Look, I think you can look proudly at your history. Equally, I think there are times to move on. I think, we all get emotionally caught up in football. I think the likes of Pookie... Oh,
he'd run out of road. That's... Who's giving that away there?
Andy.
Big Andy's giving away a free kick on the edge of the box over to the left-hand side. He's arguing with the referee, but I must admit, Jack, I think it looked like it was a free kick. It was a free kick.
It was a mistake, and he pulled him down, and QPR continue to boss this game.
And I don't like the look of us, Jack, in these set-piece situations. I mean, this is where QPR could punish us.
Ben's watching instead of doing his philosophy revision. I'm not sure. I would usually say that that's a great call, Ben, but at the moment, I'd probably put your future ahead of watching Norwich City.
I would. Ryan Knight says, new TNC shanty anytime soon. My kind of therapy. Look, maybe... No, never again. Never, ever again will that happen.
That was peak lockdown.
It was. I'd absolutely lost my head, by the way.
Yeah.
But look, it ended up being a banger, and why not?
It went to number 1 in the Norfolk charts.
I actually sort of wish that I had released it. Actually,
we should have done it as a charity single.
Right. QPR have a free kick on the edge of the box. Almost 20 minutes on the clock. Norwich City are currently shitting themselves. Meandering almost in the mid-table of the Championship.
Almost, we are in the mid-table.
I don't know what's going on here, but QPR seem to be taking it very slowly.
Look how many QPR players are unmarked on the edge of the box.
God, mate. If we're still zonal marking, I swear to bloody... Oh my God. It's been cleared, by the way, for those that want to know.
Matt says, bring back Duda.
Oh, my God. Right, Matt, bugger off. Duda, putting out there, worst loan player we've ever had.
He hit the crossbar for us.
Oh, my God. Honestly, diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. I think that is one of Stuart Webber's worst, if not the worst sign.
It was expensive as well, wasn't it?
Did Webber sign Husband as well? Husband was absolutely...
What about Farman? Remember the goalkeeper who was on like 40 grand a week?
That was another classic. By the way,
Norwich's midfield is a shambles.
And QPR are building in confidence, Jack. They're keeping possession. Norwich City just can't bring the ball forward. We can't get out of our own half at the moment, Jack.
I tell you what Isaac Hayden's performance reminds me of at the moment.
Go on.
Me playing 5-a-side.
Yes. Another free kick for QPR.
Yeah, it's a shambles, Chris. I did see a comment from our dear friend.
Someone has just said, bring back Ember Carney. I completely agree with
that. John, hello, my friend. How's things? I'd want to know from everyone what you would rather do right now than this could turn spicy. What would you rather do than watch Norwich City? Because John is thinking about cleaning out the litter trays.
Yeah, good choice. Yeah, always good to prioritise the pussies.
Yeah. Both you could say litter trays and Norwich City full of shit.
Yes, indeed. This is not getting monetised tonight, is it? The amount of swearing that's going to happen. I mean, it's already 22 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Norwich City are 1-0 down, and the expletives are quite something. Apologies if you are with an under 18. It's going to get worse. QPR have a free kick and another dangerous position. And Jack, I tell you what, mate. This is. I don't fancy us here.
What would you say is more offensive, swearing or watching Norwich City defend?
Probably Norwich City.
Oh no! Oh,
clear it!
How has that not got in? QPR should be 2-0 up.
I tell you what, it's a great free kick,
goodness.
Jack. It's a great free kick. It's hit the post. I tell you what, Angus Gunn will be saying his prayers tonight because, I mean, how the hell has that not gone in? Here we go. Let's see this. Tell you what, there's some really fruity comments coming in on the comment section, and let's try and keep this a safe community for those that are slightly younger. Don't click on the wrong one, whatever you do.
Sean's a top man.
By the way, can I just say
legend.
That profile picture is quality.
We love Sean. Going to win tonight will be 2-1 at half time, and then win 4-2. But I'm on my second Lakers.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Good to see you, boys.
Yeah,
Good to see you, Sean. Hope you're well, mate.
Yeah, thanks for the comment. Thanks for all the comments, by the way. Really appreciate you joining us, everyone.
This is a great point from Andreas. These lost 6-1 to Blackpool. And they're destroying us. Yes,
you are correct. Do you know the sad thing is, Jack? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by this.
It should be 2-0.
We're just so bloody fragile. We really, really are. Thanks so much to the 451 of you, by the way. Really appreciate you dropping in tonight. Feel free to head over to our Twitter account and retweet our pinned tweet if you're finding this even slightly entertaining. If it's numbing the pain, please retweet.
It's clear that the loyal and dear TNC viewers are quite sadistic because our viewing figures always go up in these when we're losing. What you are watching is the meltdown of two men.
Yeah. To be honest with you, though, I've already melted down. I melted down.
So what are you?
Well, I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
This is harsh, Kevin. I think this is incredibly harsh on Great Yarmouth Town.
No, I think it's completely accurate. In actual fact, I think it's actually disrespectful to Great Yarmouth. Yeah.
And the Wellesley is probably bigger than Loftus Road. Gumball says, "Am I the only one that doesn't rate Gibbs?"
That's a hell of a profile picture, by the way, Gumballs.
Looks a bit like me.
Well, welcome to the chat. Liam Gibbs is a green banana, right? He's going to ripen.
Go on then, Onel.
Yes, go on, Onel. Go on, get a good ball in. Take him.
No.
Don't lose it there. Come on, Onel.
Liam Gibbs shouldn't have been put in the position he is, right?
And considering circumstances, he's done as well as you'd expect.
But he's inexperienced. That's the thing. He shouldn't be expected to essentially lead the pivot of a midfield. How old is he? 20?
Don't forget that there were people talking about him getting Player of the Season at one point. You know, he was playing so well.
Who is going to get Player of the Season, by the way?
I think Player of the Season is between. Well, by the way, I think Kenny's injury means he now won't get it.
That's a real shame.
I think that was the shout. I think now you're probably looking at Sarah. If not Sarah, maybe Max, maybe Angus was in with a shout, but we're shipping goals for fun. So I don't know, Jack. A good ball from Max, by the way, speaking of the devil. And forgive me, it's Marquinhos. And QPR managed to clear it.
That was a real shame, that injury to McLean. I think we've looked far worse since his injury. That's a lovely ball from Angus Gunn. Norwich have looked a bit brighter in the last couple of minutes, just getting their foot on the ball slightly. The standards were low, but we have looked a little bit brighter. As Gabriel Sarri gets on the ball, he'll pick his head up, he'll try and find a pass, he'll still drive.
Go on. Oh, that's terrible. By the way, I like how you said Norwich City is starting to look brighter because we've threaded 3 passes together. QPR bringing the ball forward nicely. Tell you what, that could be another free kick to QPR. Norwich have got away with one there. We've cleared it. The QPR manager is not happy about it. 26 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. 441 of you are participating in this live counselling session with us tonight. We appreciate the support. And hopefully these Norwich City players repay the support at Loftus Road tonight, Jack, because over 2,000 of them are currently watching an absolute shit show.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope the majority of those fans were oiled up on Lakens beforehand, because this half an hour, Chris, has gone in this game. We've had one half chance. I'm not even going to call it a chance.
It's not. No. It's absolutely not a chance, Jack. We've brought the ball forwards and Gibbs has failed to bring. Right, Marquinhos.
Find
You're meant to
something.
be a winger. Come on.
Nice.
I tell you what, that's a ball switched across play. That's lovely. Oh, go on. Oh dear. Yes.
Come on, then.
Right, come on, Gibbs. Right, come on, Anel. Take him. Find a Norwich player. Brilliant. Right, come on, boys.
This is a good positive from Kevin. We haven't conceded in 20 minutes. Do you know who we conceded to? Who scored their goal?
Oh, go on.
Lyndon Dykes.
Right, who's he?
Exactly. No, he's a very average Championship footballer. Oh no,
yes, go on, Anel. Give it. Shoot. Oh, it's a pretty average save.
Keeper, yeah.
But look, it's a shot on target.
It was fun.
We can celebrate that.
That was fun.
Norwich City, 28 minutes on the clock, have officially got a shot on target, ladies and gents, boys and girls. If you've got a Lakens, that's worth cracking open a new one too, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Christopher says, this feels like a young team, and for all that of our more experienced players are injured, there's no excuse for many on the pitch. Look, I don't think there are excuses. We should be better than we are. I think the injuries to particularly Hanley and McLean are a real shame. And I think we do look worse since McLean has been out of this side. Midfield-wise, that felt like the biggest progression under Wagner was the midfield. And it's gone like 7 steps backwards since McLean's out of it. I like a bit of what Liam Gibbs is about. I still think he's really raw. I think without a McLean in there, we look inexperienced. That was a really nasty moment on the left side, actually. And
I missed that. What's happened?
It's down. It was a kind of a 50-50, but he's fallen straight into the advertising hoardings. And there'll be a stoppage in play here for an injury at the moment.
This is worse than I thought it was going to be, actually, Jack. I genuinely thought we were going to absolutely pepper the goalmouth tonight.
We do this every week, don't we?
Why have I got ahead of myself? I hate being negative. I don't want to be this fan, but they're giving me nothing to be positive about. Nothing.
Mm. Oh, no, there isn't.
Like the fact that Max is pulled the trigger there on the edge of the box in that position.
Yeah.
Says everything you need to know.
Absolutely. The positive I thought that was going to be this evening was the fact that we were going with one up front, and that's been the most effective formation for us so far this season. This is classic from Gareth as well. 1 shot, 1 goal conceded. Borough, their first 5 goals were from 5 shots. How on earth is that happening? I guess, Gareth, that's coming because we're giving up really valuable, quality chances. They're not having pop shots from the edge of the box. We are giving up clear-cut chances, which is a real concern.
Yeah, 100%.
Toby, what's the discount code for Lakens? It's TNC25. It's only valid on the TNC beer box. It's linked in the description. Add the link in the description. Follow that. TNC25. You'll get, loads of money off, essentially. They're basically paying you to drink at this stage.
I want to open up this can of worms. Craigie Killett's in the house, friend of the channel, brother-in-law as well, obviously. At what point can we start asking questions of Wagner?
Well, I think now. I think you should always question anyone. It doesn't matter who they are.
Did you not think the setup was right tonight, Jack? He had to change the midfield. He's changed the midfield. He had to play one up top. We've got one up top. Mate, these players don't want it. These players don't want it. What? The mentality is literally down the toilet hole.
Well, you could say that's partially on Wagner, and football management is far more than setting out a team. I mean, defensively, we're all over the shop. Midfield-wise, we're all over the shop. These are simple things that we're not getting any better at.
I know, but I think it's interesting, isn't it? Because people are now pointing the finger at Wagner, but for me, a lot of this comes down to the recruitment. And by the way, I'm not just talking about this season. I'm talking about last season and the season before that as well, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Because people said that Daniel Farke shouldn't have been sacked because of the players that we had. Mm. Okay? Dean Smith, at the point of his sacking was 5th in the league.
Well, in that case, should we be apologising to Dean Smith?
Well, look, I've made it very clear that Dean Smith had a side that wasn't good enough. Yes, Dean Smith was a very stodgy, I guess, manager, and the tactics weren't right from the off, and it was just so boring to watch. But Look, we had our period where we really gave it the David Wagner way in those first few games, but it just seems like that was paper over cracks, Jack. These players aren't good enough to play David Wagner's true style of football, in my opinion. I personally think he deserves this season 100%.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not going. I don't think he's going anywhere. Carl says, I don't think it's fair to say they don't want it. I'm sure they want to win. They want to play well, but they don't have the right setup, players or balls to do anything about it.
I know it's a cheap shot, Carl. I get that. I know it's cliche, but I still don't think they want it enough, because if they did, they'd be doing much better than they are.
I think it partially comes down to a mindset thing. I just think they're really mentally fragile.
The confidence is at an all-time low, especially after that 5-1 loss away to Middlesbrough. They've now conceded to the team that's the worst in terms of form in league. I think that's right. So yeah, it's going to be a long night.
Matt says, I really think Jollis needs to start from now. Marquinhos isn't cutting it. We need to prep our own for next season. I agree, Matt. I've seen nothing from Marquinhos to suggest that. The problem, Chris, I'm sure Marquinhos will flourish into a good player wherever he plays. We've got this knack of playing players that clearly aren't wingers as a winger. We've done it with Sargent. We've done it with Ida. We've done it with Marquinhos. None of these are wingers.
We saw a glimmer of hope on his debut, didn't we? A goal, and I think he got an assist as well. But since then, just not contributed enough at all. In the slightest, it's been poor. And yeah, I agree with Matt. I agree, and actually, I agree that you could apply this logic to many of the personnel on the pitch at the moment. It's time to bring in the players that are going to play next season. We're doing it with Timu Pukki, for example, by starting with Josh Sargent. Why can't we do it? I mean, Josh Sargent, he's giving it away straight away. No, it's just so crap. We can't even bring the ball a hoof up the pitch. Right, come on, Josh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Matt says, why has Lyndon Dykes not been sent off for the challenge on Dimmy? Was it the one on the far side? I couldn't really see it.
Was that really a red card challenge? I must have missed that.
I couldn't see it that well.
Right, good. Come on, Norwich.
Oh,
for God's sake! And the QPR management team.
Yeah, that looked a nasty one. That was Isaac Hayden studs up.
Full on from Isaac. That's what you get from him. That's for sure. And it's gone out for a QPR corner. 35 minutes and 13 seconds is your timestamp if you're joining us now. Welcome to the TNC.
That looked a nasty one, by the way, from Isaac.
He's not got up, is he?
Little bit of fisticuffs on the sideline.
It's getting lively between the Norwich coaching staff and the QPR coaching staff. You don't often see that. Blimey, O'Reilly.
Big thanks to nearly 500 of you tuning in. If you're enjoying it, thanks very much. Welcome along.
No one's enjoying this, are they?
Probably not. No, they're enjoying the discount they're getting. Yes. I might actually open up a bear in a moment.
I think you'll have to soften the blow. What people don't know is this is actually just
this is
straight body. Oh, geez. The QPR player is down on the deck. He's not getting up. It was clearly a heavy one. Coaching staff still exchanging words with the QPR coaching staff. And Jack, we're at this stage of the game, and Norwich are playing a shoddy QPR side. We've had one shot on target.
2.
Oh, have we?
Liam Gibbs had 1.
Did he?
That was also struck the keeper.
Well, the fact that I've forgotten it speaks volumes.
Richard, thanks again, Richard. Can't agree with Chris. I rarely can either, Richard. Saying the players aren't good enough to play Wagner ball. Are you saying that Huddersfield, that got promoted, were better?
I don't get it.
The Huddersfield side that Wagner got promoted.
Yes.
Player for player, are you saying that they were better than this Norwich side?
No, but don't forget that he had a full season. Don't forget he had a pre-season.
So you're fully. You think with a good summer of recruitment, you think Wagner can make this side? Really
yeah, absolutely. Well, not even just recruitment, just bloody time, Jack. Because Dean Smith should have been sacked earlier, right? David Wagner should have had the Tampa time, that pre-season tour, to actually, spend some time with these boys. And look, I don't know. Look, maybe I've lost my head, but for me, I think David Wagner is doing all that he can in a desperate attempt to try to restart this broken down car. And until we refresh this squad of players, it ain't gonna change. Which is what I said in the podcast. All signs point to the Atanasios, because we need some serious investment to mop up the mess that we're in, Jack.
Does it feel to you like we've been sat here for about 3 weeks watching this game?
Yes.
We're only 37 minutes in. It honestly feels like I've been watching this for months.
Yeah.
And I guess we've been watching very similar styles. I've got a really bad feeling about this corner, by the way.
Agreed with this, by the way, from Aidan. Zonal marking again. This is doing my head in now.
You know the funny thing is I don't think defending set pieces we've actually been okay.
I'm laughing at this from Kyle. Loving the show, guys. Chris Watts in the glass. Novel Grey Goose. By the way, Grey Goose, blooming heck, I'm not made of money. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a slight drop of smell off there.
I think we're going to need it. Deary me.
So, almost 39 minutes in Norwich City with 2 shots on target.
QPR have had 1.
And QPR have a corner, and they've scored it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And that's the championship for you, isn't it? I don't like the look of us on set pieces, Jack. I really don't.
No,
I really don't.
Whoa. That's bad.
That's what we're losing to. We're losing to that absolute shite. Wake up, boys. Come on.
Blackburn leading in the other game. That's not ideal for Norwich. We are losing this game 1-0. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the TNC Watchalong. If you're new to the channel, we do lots of Norwich City content.
Sadly.
Hit subscribe, and we might do it again. Maybe.
But we're not. Never again. This is it. This is a sign. We are cursed. Ooh, slight bit of afters there. QPR player on Big Andy. But there we go. Doesn't matter. QPR have a throw deep into the Norwich City half. Like we can't retain possession.
I did to possibly cheer people up. It might not work. I'm giving away. I just woke up this morning and thought, you know what? I feel generous. I'm giving away a Norwich City shirt on my Twitter account.
I did see that. Well done.
At Jack Reeve TNC.
It's about time.
I know you always give them away, so I thought, you know what? I might chip in with a Norwich shirt.
Yeah.
So if you fancy winning it, head over to my Twitter account. It's there, and I think it's my pinned tweet. It might not be.
What about this from NCFC Cam on Twitter? Get it out! Out! Thank you. Refs giving a free kick to Norwich City in the box. NCFC Cam on Twitter. This is random and unrelated to the watch along, so keep getting your questions in and we'll pull them up on screen. He says, if you're saying Smith is better than Wagner, you need to give your head a wobble. Wagner isn't the problem. We looked good under him before injuries piled up. We just lack the funds to have any such quality and depth. Blame lies with our inept ownership. Wow, some strong words.
Well, I don't think we lack the funds. I think we just spent them in the wrong places. I mean, we had an attacking. So we've got. Let's look at our attackers, right? Sargent 8 million, Jollis 8 million, Rashica 8 million. Not even good enough to be here.
But good enough to be playing for Galatasaray.
Well,
for me, that says it actually stinks. Actually, of someone with a real lack of care.
Yeah. Who else have we got up there?
Come on, tackle them!
Hugill, who we've paid decent money for, but let him go. So you've got a £30 million attack. Luton, their whole side's probably worth about 4, and they're above us. Norwich coming forwards here through Onel Hernandez. He'll find a ball to Sargent.
Go on out!
Straight. Oh, that was a bit better.
Is that a corner? That'll do. We'll take that. Brilliant from Onel Hernandez there, Jack. Quick thinking, quick interchange there with the forward. I think it might have been Sargent. Gets past the player and actually forces a corner. That's much better from Norwich City, but it's taken too long.
It has. Richard, thank you for the super chat. You left no comment. If you wish to comment, speak now or don't. Right. Thanks, Richard, for the super chat.
Norwich City have a corner, 42 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. It's going to be whipped into the box. We hope it will get over the first man. What is going on?
It's still a corner. It's yet to be taken.
Come on. And they've taken it short. Oh, we've still got the ball.
Oh, no.
That'll do. Unlucky. Weird, but fine. Tell you what, they're forced to say. Adel Hernandez has collected it out on the left, though. Takes his player. Get a ball in. He's cut it back.
Hit it.
Hit it! Oh, it's been blocked on the edge of the box. Norwich City still have it. Oh, he's giving it away. That's so bad for Isaac Hayden and QPR break. It's a brilliant tackle from... Is that Marquinhos?
Yeah.
Marquinhos. He's Brazilian. He's only on loan for a season, thank God. We think he's brilliant.
Very average.
Marquinhos.
Let's just describe what happened. We had a shot.
Yes.
Right at the keeper again.
Yes, couple of ricochets.
And then Hayden had a shot that was blocked.
Yes, and then a misplaced pass. But it's a positive, Jack. Let's try and get positive. I think we're building. Are we building?
No, we're not building. I think we've just inputted planning permission.
We're not building. We're botching.
Yeah, we're not building.
What is that?
I'm having a beer.
What is that?
I'm having a beer.
Who is that? That is shocking. Did you see that pass? Did you see that pass? It's almost ended up in bloody Kenilworth Road. That is absolutely abysmal from Norwich City. It's gone out for a QPR throw on the halfway line. I mean, that's an absolute stink.
I said to myself, I wasn't drinking this week. Norwich, I can't do this without Lakin seeping through my bloodstream. I can't do it.
That is a really bad pass. I don't know who it is, but it was shocking.
Do you ever look at some professional footballers and go, what are you?
Oh my God. We're 1-0 down to QPR, mate.
Welcome along. If you would like to join me with Lakin's 25% off TNC 25. If Norwich don't give us excitement, rely on Lakin's too.
Oh my God. QPR.
It was Hayden. It was Hayden who gave the ball away there, Chris.
Again.
I mean, to be fair, he hasn't played football in about 14 years.
Bring it forwards! Go on! Sargent has the ball on the edge of the box! He's turned inside! Come on! Oh! What a chance! And he's pulled it wide!
Oh, that was a glorious chance.
It was a good chance. I'll tell you what, it was well worked, though. It wasn't a sitter. Sargent's done well there out of nowhere. Norwich City are now building into the game. It was a good opportunity, well worked from Sargent. It must be said, but that doesn't matter. Well worked, because ultimately it didn't hit the target again, and Norwich City find themselves 1-0 down at lower down the table, Loftus Road.
Oh dear. Hewell to the future says, never seen you boys before, but you're cracking me up. You are watching two men lose the plot. Welcome.
Yes, welcome along. I'm also intrigued as to where you've come from. But look, welcome. Go on, Norwich. Bring in the ball forward. It's a lovely ball. Who was that?
That was Marquinhos.
Marquinhos is playing really well. Skinner. He's cut it. Sarah. Corner. Come on, Anel. Come on. Come on, Norwich. Right, corner kick. This is it. Come on, Norwich. Please score before half time, for God's sake.
This is a great point from It's Me, James E. Pookie scores that.
Do you know what? I disagree.
You hate Pookie, don't you?
No. He used to.
Chris hates Pookie.
He missed an absolute sitter against Rotherham. I'm sorry. I've no longer the belief that Pookie is a
right corner. I tell you what I'd love now, a goal.
And I tell you who's going to score this. We'll have a bit of Jakob Sorensen back stick.
Didn't beat the first man. Another corner, though.
Who's taking the corners?
That looks like Liam Gibbs to me.
Fucking hell, Liam.
It might not. No, that's Liam Gibbs.
Get it over the first man.
This is a good point. Missing Kieran Dowell.
No, well, yeah. Dowell-Dino was absolutely brilliant until he got injured, wasn't he?
Hewell found us. He's camping and he wanted to listen to the game. And obviously, they haven't got commentary. Found you boys.
Mate, put the fire on, get the bacon on the portable stove, and sack this off. Corner kick from Norwich City.
Oh!
You! Oh, good God. This is not good.
I've quickly realised over the years of doing these watch-alongs that any possible career of commentary is gone. Like, we are useless.
We just sort of make noises when Norwich have got a chance.
Sebastian says, Chris, your enthusiasm is really getting me going.
Good.
You should see what he's like at Carrow.
By the way, Sebastian Palmer, look at that profile picture. What do you reckon he does for a living?
I reckon he's training in law school.
I was about to say trainee solicitor or something. But look, Sebastian, I love that from you. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. By the way, 500 of you are joining in to watch the pain. This live therapy session for Norwich City's latest loss, 1-0 down away at Loftus Road.
Do you think people look at us, Chris, and think we're like a charity? Like, give £3 a month to these poor individuals? Because CPS 16's dropped £1 in. I suspect he's going to help these poor middle-aged men through this turmoil.
Yeah. Well,
and they would be correct.
Yes, agreed. 48 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and quite frankly, I hope the referee blows the whistle immediately.
We've got a QPR supporter in, and he's giving us money, which shows just how bad we've got, because even they feel sorry for us. I'm a QPR supporter and bricking it.
Distribute, Angus.
I guess this is a huge game for them, isn't it? I mean, where are they?
That's my point. They want it more. They want it more. Oh.
How many times have we given the ball away?
We can. Yes, so many times. Oh,
if someone was watching this game that didn't know football and you were like, what level is this? They'd be like,
League 2.
Yeah, if that.
No, it's League 2 quality, this.
I was thinking lower.
From both sides.
Yeah.
What, do you reckon this is the old Vanarama?
Yeah.
Could be.
Look at the stadium.
Oh, God. That's what we're losing to! For context there, QPR have just lofted a free kick in, and it's missed absolutely everyone. It's gone out for a goal kick. It's so embarrassing. We should not be losing to this.
Oh, I always am a huge advocate for there not being enough added time in football. I kind of wish they'd cut this half short. It is 1-0 still to QPR. Lyndon Dykes' goal after 7 minutes, the difference. Norwich have huffed and puffed but blown few houses down. And that is the half-time whistle. Get in. Remember when we used to do this? One-word half-time reaction?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, your one-word half-time reactions. I've got a funny feeling many of them will start in S.
I didn't think Craig drunk.
Craig? Hello, Craig.
Positive. Has Craig been hacked?
Are you all right, Craig?
Craigo?
Yeah.
Right, Carl says sleepy. Lots of expletives coming in at the moment.
Yeah,
Gumballs, horrific. Ollie, shite. Jeff says pathetic.
Shite, pants, shite, shit.
Tony says
pookie,
drop.
Shit, shite. Rough. Get that one up. Shambles, says Lauren. Love that. Well, I don't love it, but anyway. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. For those of you that have just joined, this is tonight's live Norwich City therapy session. If you are strapped in for the half-time and the second half, retweet our pinned tweet, just because if you fancy it, if you fancy helping us out, let's get as many people in the room as possible. Big up to the big dog himself, Oliver Hill of Hill Coaching Company. For any of you that need coaching, and
I need coaching right now.
I tell you what, Norwich City need coaching.
Yeah, we all need coaching.
Get the Hill in, Hill Coaching Company.
I suspect Oliver Hill needs to coach himself, because he's probably watching this and going, I'm a bit down at the moment.
The coach needs a bloody coach.
Yeah, we all need an Oliver Hill in our life.
No, seriously, big up to Oliver Hill. He says spineless. Samuel is clearly on the Lakens. He says comeback.
Hello.
Wow. Many interesting words coming up on screen here. Many down.
Liquidate.
Liquidate is strong. Relegate. Tripe. I always clicked on one there that I really shouldn't have done. Luckily, I've managed to avoid it. Look, Thank you for your one-word half-time summaries. They are quite something. It has to be said. So, Jack, my question to you is, if you're David Wagner in the changing room now, what do you do? What do you say? Who do you bring on?
Who's on the bench?
Are you really looking to our bench?
Well,
to impact this game of football?
Well, nothing in the starting 11 is doing much. On the bench, we have got.
Oh, we've got Pookie.
We've got Krul.
Yeah.
Byram.
No, not bringing him on.
Nunes.
No.
Ida. Jolis. Pookie. I think what I'm doing is I'm taking off Hayden.
Go on.
And putting on Nunes. Don't really know why.
For the vibes.
Yeah, mainly.
Do you know what I would say? Isaac Hayden looks like a man that hasn't played football in a long time.
Isaac Hayden looks like a man who only has one knee.
He has been all over the show. Many misplaced passes, which is a shame because it was meant to be yet again, Norwich City sign an injured player. Speaks volumes. Do you know, I don't know what I'd do. If I'm David Wagner now in the changing room, well, first of all, I'm absolutely kicking the trolley down.
Look at this. QPR fan says QPR shambolic, Norwich dominating, and yet we're still losing.
CPS, you have had way too many Lakins.
One shot. He may have a point.
You've had way too many Lakins, and maybe that's because, Jack, they've taken advantage of the 25% off code down below. Hang on a minute. Get the ticker going. Here we go. Get that in your bloody basket and get some beer down you, because you're going to need it for the rest of this season, that's for sure.
I saw my mum just comment, get the women's team on.
Yeah, good shout.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Bring them in. Did you see the goals they scored?
Yeah, brilliant.
They're now to hit the target at least. The only good chance, I mean, Max has a shot, which is pretty tame, but Sargent works one well, but gets a shot away, but he pulls it wide. And that's just the story of our attacking line at the moment. They can't hit a bloody barn door.
The sad thing is I think that QPR fan was right, where we've probably had the better of the final 20 minutes. We've got nothing to show for it.
Well, yeah,
but with any other team, I think you'd go, okay, like they're building into it. They've had a few chances. They'll probably go on to win this.
Yeah.
But we've seen this so many times this season where it never really materialises. I've been the most guilty of them all, saying, don't worry, like the performances have maybe been there in a few games. It will come, it will come. It never does.
Yes.
James says, James Kinsley's the biggest Norwich fan I know. And the commenter is James Kinsley. So James is speaking about himself in third person, which I hugely respect. And is apparently the biggest Norwich fan. He knows.
Yes. Good. Here we are.
Do you want some score updates from the other games?
Yeah, go on. Give me something. Give me something to believe in. Give me something to believe in.
Blackburn Rovers 1, Coventry 0. Swansea
That's
City.
a surprise, by the way. Coventry flying.
Swansea City 3, Preston 0. We play Swansea on Saturday.
Fuck's sake.
Watford 1, Cardiff 3.
Mate, Russell Martin, Swansea.
Battering us. Middlesbrough 0, Hull 1.
What?
Reading 0, Luton 0. So Middlesbrough getting beaten by Hull. We've just lost 5-1 to them.
Why could that Borough team not have played against us?
Swansea are pumping Preston. We play Swansea Saturday.
Oh my God.
And we're losing to QPR, who got beat 6-1 by Blackpool.
I really do fear for the worst on Saturday against Swansea. I mean, regardless of their result tonight, I was thinking this is a worry.
I think what's going to happen is we're going to somehow scrape a result against these lot, and it's going to be Russell Martin that dashes our playoff dreams.
Oh God!
Apparently, Haaland just missed a penalty.
At least, I guess Norwich fans will start to put some more respect on Russell Martin's name, because they'll see he'll come to Carrow Road and will play an exciting brand of possession-based football.
And then Russell Martin becomes our manager and takes us up next season.
No, look, I'm all aboard the Wagner wagon still. I really do think that he needs a full season. He needs a new squad.
It was all going well until we did a podcast with him.
Yeah. No, it was right after that as well.
Was it?
For a little bit.
For a game.
Bit harsh. Nicky Maskell, thanks for doing our work for us. He says second half predictions.
Huff puff, miss a few good chances, concede.
2-0 QPR.
Probably. I mean, that's the way it's gone this season.
You really think we're going to lose 2-0 to QPR tonight?
I'm trying to think. I'll tell you a game where we did come back from 1-0 down. Birmingham away. That was a long while ago. Millwall away. We did it there.
Yes.
So we could do it.
Yes, we could. Yes, we could. Final score 4-2. Wow. Get your money on that. 8-4 QPR, says Finley. I think he's been on the old Lacons. CD says 3-0 QPR. Happy Planker.
See, there's still
says
some positivity
2-1
there.
Norwich. Lewis B says 3. Maybe we're the negative ones. Maybe we need to get some positivity.
Maybe we just lighten up a bit.
Yeah.
Well, in all seriousness, where is this positivity coming from?
Well, I don't know, because we look shocking.
Jank's stinky attitude needs to get in the bin. Are we yellow and green or what? 3-2 Norwich, up a notch. Let's go.
You've been told there.
There's some positivity
by TT.
Terry's twatted me there, hasn't he?
Twitchy Terry's twatted you.
Yeah.
Bloody, there's lots of positivity coming in. I mean, Pookie hat trick have I just seen?
Yeah, you have. It's me, James E, who we know from previous episodes speaks sense.
Normally, yes. Do you know what though? The only man that you think.
Oh, this is a good one.
Go on.
This will get the feathers ruffled.
Go on.
Look at Huddersfield. Would Warnock have been a better appointment than Wagner?
On that note, I'm going to the toilet.
You're going to the toilet?
Yeah.
And I haven't been?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I need to.
How the bladders turn.
I'm going to go.
My goodness.
I'm saying some prayers.
Here we go. You're left with me and common sense. David says 2-1 Onel Hernandez goal, 94th minute winner and front flip. I would love to see that, David. I really, really would. Thanks all of you for tuning in this evening. A big thank you to all of you. If you do want to support the stream, you can leave a super chat. It's the little $sign in the comments section. So many of you have already this evening. I really do appreciate it. Chris and I appreciate it hugely. Marcus Hanna says Pookie last ever goal. Wouldn't it be crazy if we've already seen Pookie's last goal? Who was his last goal against? I'm trying to think. I can't even think when his last goal was. It's been a while, hasn't it? We may have already seen it. I was really hopeful that we would see him get to 100. He was in that really hot vein of scoring form. I think when Wagner first joined and there were whispers that he may leave at the end of this season. And I think it was another 12 goals he needed to get to 100. And I was really hopeful. That's not going to happen now. But what a brilliant servant Pookie's been. Can someone tell me when the last Pookie goal was? Let's have a look at the comments then. Samuel, HM's Piece of League will set sail tonight. Are all of you okay? Have you just watched the same half that we have? So much positivity in the comment section, which is remarkable considering that first half. Oh, look at this from Craig. Dreaming. Dreamers will dream, Craigo. Imagine getting into the playoffs. Pookie scores the winner to get us promotion. What a send-off that would be. What a send-off that would be. Let's take a look here. Chris, lots of positivity. Someone just saying, imagine if Pookie's last goal for the football club comes at Wembley to send us up.
I think they need to lay off the Lakers.
So while you've been gone, even more positivity piling in.
Really?
Yeah.
More positivity?
Yeah.
I tell you what, we need to stop offering them Lakers, don't we? At such good discounted values. Blooming heck. 5-1. Have you seen our shooting, Lee?
Have
you watched us for the last 3 weeks?
Are we just too pessimistic?
Are we the problem?
I think so. I think we've always been the problem.
Oh, God. Right. God, it's hard to get up for this, isn't it?
Come on, we need to sell it.
Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. We're live on the casting couch, ready to witness a Norwich City comeback.
If you were to make a change at half time, what changes would you make?
I've just seen this. He's Brazilian. He's only on loan for a season. We think he's really average at that. Marquinhos. What was the question?
If you were to bring on a substitute at half-time,
Yes.
you have to make one.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I like the look of your Hayden off.
Okay.
I like the look of that.
Nunez?
Yeah, Nunez, yeah.
Well,
don't get me wrong, I think we'd get mowed over, but at the moment, we need someone that can keep the ball, can play a pass. We're not playing it through midfield at all.
No.
They've been missing. So
Andrew, just let's get that super chat, a controversial one here.
Thanks for the chat.
Gunn, not a first team goalkeeper. Never finishes above mid-table with him in goal. He's also been on the end of some terrible scorelines for us in Southampton. I think, to be fair, I don't agree with that. I also wouldn't put him down for being solely at fault for the Southampton beatings that he was on the end of. I think Gunn's a really good goalkeeper, and I think he is one to be wary of if we don't go up, for him to leave. And I think that then puts us in a weaker position without him there.
Andrew, backs don't care about feelings. Look at the statistics. Look at the amount of saves that he's made. Angus Gunn has won us so many more points this season than lost. Some embarrassing defeats would have happened prior to that Middlesbrough game if it wasn't for Angus Gunn. So I think that is a very niche opinion. I don't think many will agree with you on that. But thank you nonetheless for your super chat. I really appreciate it.
I guess Andrew is coming from the point that we keep conceding goals.
Yeah, but like, what's he got in front of him? The gate's wide open, Jack.
Not much.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. Don't. I thought you were about to bring up a comment.
No, which one?
There's a comment on there which I really don't want you to
this
bring
one?
Up. No. Well, yeah, don't bring up that either because I'll cry. Yeah, well, look, to be honest with you.
Should we have a word about Ida? Is Ida the man to turn this game around?
No.
Okay.
Well, he's not, is he? He's not. Like, no. By the way, like, I do think Adam Ida gets way more disrespect than he deserves, right? And I obviously stand completely against the online abuse that the guy gets, right? It's not, but I do think there's a player
there's a sub coming on, and I think it's Adam Ida. Have I just?
Is that Adam Ida? Is it Adam Ida?
That's Adam Ida.
The Irish R9. Come on, Adam.
He's the man to turn this round.
Come on, my boy. I'll tell you what, if the Irish R9 bangs in a couple of goals, I hope he comes up to the camera and shushes us.
Yeah.
Like that,
Us? You?
I actually do think there's a player in Adam Ida. It's just that he needed to go out on loan and he didn't. And I think that...
And he's not a winger.
Fans are questioning the 5-year contract, but I think that the club have also learned from the Carlton Morris case, right? I think that's the reason why there's the contract length in there. But looking at the money that we've got, he could be the man leading the line next season.
Oh. Let's score early doors. Go on!
Oh! Giving it away straight away.
I'll tell you what, that was a nice start for Norwich going, what,
positive.
Let's have a bit of something. Right, we're into the second half. Welcome to the TNT Watchalong if you're just tuning in. Nearly 600 of you. Welcome along.
I've just seen something here. I will get that that comment up as well, D-Jam, don't worry.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
It's me, James E.
Who do you replace him with? It's me, James E.
Neil Warnock.
D-Jam says, lads, Ida is shocking.
Go on, Josh, hey!
Go on, Josh. Just find a Norwich player.
Go on!
Yes!
Oh yes!
Shoot!
Yeah! Yes! Ida! It's Ida!
The Irish R9!
Oh,
it's 1-1!
We knew he was the man!
Ida's shocking!
We knew he was the man!
Oh, yeah, we've always backed him. Adam Ida with the equaliser.
No!
The Irish R9.
Wagner in.
The Irish R9. Oh, Adam Ida. The Irish R9. Come on.
Literally 30 seconds ago, I said, is it Adam Ida the man to turn this around? Chris Reeve said no.
Boom. Look at that. That is it. Here we go. Right. Come on. What a time to score, by the way. I agree with Tony Bloomer. Never doubted the lad.
Look at that from TJ.
Can I just say...
How do you delete a comment?
Look, at the end of the day, with how we've been playing, you can understand. And I tell you what, it's absolute scenes in the TNC Watchalong.
Adam Idinio.
Oh, yes. The Irish R9 is at it. He
Reece
scores
Brown.
goals. That's what he does.
Reece Brown says, Adam Eder, keys to the city. Oh, dear.
My God. The Irish R9 has scored an absolute banger from about half a yard out.
I genuinely thought
Let's have it.
I didn't. It was a shot from the edge of the box. So I think it was Sarah, and it's parried out. And I thought Eder has missed it. Look at this. Look at this. Eder Himovic.
Oh, we love it. Right, come on, the boys. By the way, what a time to score that is. Adam Eder. By the way, people wanting David Wagner out, an inspired substitution.
It's 1-1 at Loftus Road. Norwich are back in this. And
Yes.
I tell you what, Chris, a bright start from this Canary side. And now I'm looking at things and going, hello, Wembley.
You're bloody not. You bloody not.
I'm going, book the bus.
Are you really? Good. I'm so late.
That's what it's about, though. A bit of intensity, Chris. A bit of intensity.
Yes, indeed. That's just what we're like. I've just tweeted a goal out on the Talk Norwich City account, like 5 minutes late, maybe, but you know, you got to make the most of these opportunities, haven't you? Here we go then. It's 1-1. Norwich City have woken up and we've taken a chance. And by the way, if he'd missed that, I would have terminated his contract myself.
Yeah, I mean, but he didn't. And the rest is history. He probably goes on to score a hat-trick now. Not in all seriousness, though, nice to see Eder on the score sheet because, as you said, Chris, he has got a bit too much stick this season. He's not a winger. He's been deployed in the wrong position.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this is the start of a big turnaround here. As he gets the ball here, it's a beautiful turn from Adam.
Go on, Ads!
And he runs out of play.
Tell you what, the Irish R9 is bounding about Loftus Road now.
We really are.
Yes, we are. But look, you've got to enjoy having a shot on target, haven't you, at the end of the day?
I like this from Bangkok Canary. Can we criticise another player in the hope of a goal?
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you what,
Why not?
Marquinhos has looked fucking awful.
Yeah.
He's
awful.
Agree.
It's me, James E. 5-year contract in Weber we trust. There we go. Good. And someone else said, I love this from you, Carl. Eder only scores hat tricks.
Yeah.
Joshy Sargent here. Keeper's come out of his box. Oh, it's a throw in. Right, come on, Norwich. We're building now.
This has been a better start. I mean, we only waited 45 minutes for it.
Yeah.
This is all it takes in this league, though, Chris. A bit of intensity, and teams will crumble.
Yes, indeed. And now Norwich City are on the front foot. Finally. Welcome, by the way, to the 600 of you yellows. 600 of you yellows have joined in the group therapy session that is Norwich City at the moment. Timestamp for those interested, 49 minutes and 55 seconds now. Norwich City have found the equaliser through an unlikely man, an inspired substitution from David Wagner and Adam Eder. The Irish R9 has stuck it in the back of the net.
It was a nice bit of build-up play through the left-hand side. The problem with these red button games is you don't get any highlights, but I think it was on L down the left. I think it was Sarah with the strike. It's been parried out. It was Eder on the follow-up. He couldn't really miss. It was nice to see him. But the main difference in this half, Chris, so much quicker. So much more intensity. I suspect Wagner's got his wand out in that dressing room.
Yeah,
and he's giving them a good slapping.
And here Adele goes again on the wing. It's a brilliant ball back across the box. Chance! Oh, Adam didn't get his foot on it that time. Shoot, Gabby! Oh, it's been blocked on the edge of the box. Come on, boys! Better, much better from Norwich now. Here we go.
Yeah, much better start to this second half from Norwich. It's 1-1. It's whipped in. It's Josh Sargent in the box.
Give it. Sargent! Oh, come on!
Coming.
Here we go.
It's building.
Here we go. We love a bit of this.
We entered the planning permission. It's just been accepted. And now we're starting to build foundations.
Yeah, I tell you what we are. And I'm looking at the posh sinks in the kitchen already. I tell you what, Jack, I'm really up for this one now. QPR are turgid. Come on, Norwich. Let's batter them. Come on. Show what we're bloody about. Go on, Anel.
51 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time in this game. QPR look flustered. They look like they've taken a right hook to the jaw.
Yes,
they're on the ropes.
Angus, Yes, O'Neill. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it.
Oh,
hello.
Hello, little flick.
Love that from you. Go on.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, Josh. This has got crap again, isn't it?
No, that's harsh. We look good.
O'Neill with an early ball over the top.
Go on, Adam.
Go on, Adam. Go on, Adam. He's taking his man. Oh, come on. Come on, boys.
Oh, dear. It's me, James Easton. Book the bus. He was saying Wagner out 10 minutes ago, and now he's booked the bus.
Oh, dear, we love it. Welcome aboard.
What did they say at half time? Did they all have a Lakens?
Yeah, well, yeah.
All aboard, Harry.
Can I just say, I've missed that profile picture. It's all about, good. We're in. We're 9th at this time, apparently.
Oh, let's go.
Here we bloody go. That's what we like.
We'll be 8th
Brilliant. Will we?
I don't know.
Okay. Right. Norwich City have a free kick inside their half. QPR are probably shitting themselves now because Norwich City have finally woken up. The Irish R9 has banged in a goal. I don't like this. Oh, no, he's giving the ball away. What's that?
Oh,
what
big
a save from
save.
Angus Gunn. That is a vital. Shoot this the ball. Oh, my God. This club's going to give me a heart attack, I swear to God. Oh, the Irish is working hard up top, isn't he, Jack? Superb.
Big save from Angus Gunn.
Who's that that's giving the ball away there? That was awful.
We could have quite easily been 2-1 down. Leo says, I'm worried for Jack's left ear. Me too. It's already in a whole world of bother. I think I've got tinnitus.
Go on, boy. Oh, I love it. A bloody passion like that. Put a challenge in. That's what we want. Oh, no. Lino. No way. Oh, O'Neill's trying to start a fight on the QPR player.
I think we all just need at this moment to take a breath.
Hayden. Was it Hayden again? Says Gaz. It was Hayden.
Was it?
Mate, Hayden is... Oh, God.
I'd be getting Hayden off, I think.
Yeah, I would. I really, really would. I'm not... Yeah. But maybe he's gone just for physicality.
Well, he certainly hasn't gone for talent.
QPR
free kick, whipped in.
Oh, it's a terrible ball and it's cleared by Norwich City. Run. Oh, what a tackle that is by O'Neill.
Go on, man.
Give it.
Go on,
One more. No.
Book him.
Is that Adam? Pass it, Adam.
You honestly are.
Adam,
my
pass
left
it.
ear is really sore at this stage.
Oh, my God. Right, come on, Norwich. See, that's where we need to break faster.
Well, he can't help. He's just been assaulted by a QPR.
Oh, he should have got it out of his feet earlier. Here we go. Yeah, I like this from Toby, by the way. Excellent away support. Big up City Elite and the boys. Agreed. Big up City Elite, the drum, all of that stuff. Big super chat in here from Norwich City is the biggest club in East Anglia. £2. I guess Adam Eader's been drinking his Lakers. Absolutely cheers for the super chat.
Jackson says your neighbours must love you. Yeah, we'll probably be evicted very soon.
Yeah, probably. Good. Right. Come on, Norwich. Keep this up. Keep up this pressure. That's what happens when we pass the ball. We've got to be beating these.
Kevin says that the difference in excitement, intent, and overall play between the first and second half is polarising. It really is.
This is it. Exactly. That's all it takes.
I now feel like I'm next to a child who's had too much sugar. He'll crash in a minute. Give him 10 minutes and he'll crash.
Or a QPR goal.
Get
up! Out!
Ooh. That was a nasty. That's a head injury, Ref. I'll have a booking in there.
Yeah, Ref. I will as well, by the way, Ref.
I think that was Lyndon Dykes leaving one in on Big Andy. He's up. He's fine. He's good to go again. Duncan's had to turn his volume down. His eardrum. And he's a magician.
I can only apologise, Duncan, but when Norwich City score, it's one of those things. There's been a comment from Andrew92. He has been all over the 25% off Lakens. I tell you what, Adam's coming on and
Adam Eder looks quick.
He's working like a dog. It's absolutely superb from the Irish R9. Absolutely brilliant. It's just what we like. Good. Oh, here you go. Samuel is giving it the that to us, and I love that from you. Fair play. I said, come out. You should have listened. Yeah, we should have done.
Norwich bringing the ball down the right-hand side. Nice bit of play again from Adamida.
Hello.
Maxi Aaron.
Cut it.
I'll have a corner
Has
there.
he got a corner?
Yeah.
Superb. Come on. Right, better. Just get it over the first bloody man. That's all I care about from a corner kick. Just get it over the first man, into the mixer, and stick your bloody skull on it. Come on, Norwich. By the way, Isaac Hayden, after having such a bad game,
will score.
Yeah? You fancy him on
absolutely.
this? I quite fancy a bit of Isaac Hayden.
Well, it's the reverse psychology.
Could you imagine if he scores?
Could you
imagine if Isaac Hayden sticks his skull on this one? Come on, Norwich.
I don't mind a short one. Oh, not honest like that.
What are we doing there?
Oh, Michael says, I've switched off the live stream to watch you two instead. Far more entertaining.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we'll try and keep you updated, Michael. Cheers. Appreciate your support. For those of you that are strapped in, by the way, for the full second half, head over to our Twitter account, @Talk Norwich City, and retweet our pinned tweet. Let's get as many Norwich fans in for the mighty comeback away at Loftus Road. Let's get them involved.
It would be one for the history books if we came from 1-0 down here, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, I tell you what, Kevin, if that happens,
could be TNC after hours.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, I'm not sure I'll have many clothes left on afterwards, I have to say. Here we go. Right, come on, Norwich City. We've got a goal kick. Angus Gunn. Just, do you know what? Just try and punt it up there.
I'm going to change the banner because I'm going to put the score on it, basically.
Okay, go on then. You do that.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
What is it? 1-1 or are we winning yet? It's still 1-1, is it?
We're not winning it just yet, Jack.
Okay. I'm sure.
Here we go.
Another stoppage in play. There you go. There's the score. 1-1.
Right, and this is what happens now. The time wasting and shithousery from QPR begins. David Wagner has got 5 players over with him. He's currently talking with the likes of Sargent and the Irish R9, Liam Gibbs, Isaac Hayden, O'Neill and Sarah now join them for instructions. David giving some reassuring words to Maxi Aarons now as well. I think he's trying to keep them calm, Jack, but I would be firing them up.
If you were David Wagner right now and you've got them in a huddle, 60 minutes on the clock, 1-1, must-win game, what would you be saying?
I'd say, boys, I want you all to line up and bend over, and I'm going to smack your ass one by one.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it would motivate them, because I think that's what they need.
Right.
They need to kick up the arse, don't they? Look, we've scored the goal, but let's not forget who we're playing and how we're playing, okay?
Who are we playing?
QPR.
Yeah. Are they any good?
They're dreadful.
Right.
They're a horror show, Jack.
Okay. What does that make us?
Well, yeah, agreed. Totally agreed. 59 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Norwich City 1, QPR 1. 587 of you are watching the TNC Therapy Watchalong live tonight. Welcome aboard. Get involved in the conversation. If you're watching on YouTube, add a comment. We'll bring it up on screen. How are you feeling about this second half so far? We've obviously got the equaliser, but do you believe that we'll get the comeback? Should we put some positivity?
Do you believe? Watching this right now, do you believe?
No.
Do you believe?
No, I don't. Go on, Anel! Take him to the carpet cleaners. Get a good ball in. Oh!
Should be doing better there.
100%. But to be fair, it was McCallum as well. Should have done better there as well. Gabby Sarah standing miles off his man there. Jakob Sorensen. He's mistimed his challenge. QPR have got a chance. They've crossed it. It's a corner to QPR.
It feels like there's going to be a goal shortly. This is the most open the game has been all game.
Just win, Norwich, please. I don't care how. Just bloody win.
I must say, because it did look quite nasty at the time. Your new list did go off injured. It was that got smashed into the advertising boards. I feel a bit sorry for Yanulis because so often he hasn't even made it to half time. Like he's either been subbed or he's injured. Yeah. He's been a real stop or start season for Yanulis. And I think on his day, he's one of our best players. It's just, he's not really been at it this season for different reasons. We are in the 61st minute and 10th second here. That's a big header from Jakob. 61 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock.
Right, get out of the box, Norwich. Get out of the box, Norwich. We're inviting them on. Come on. Good header, good header. Right, come on, Gabs. Come on, Gabs. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. What is that?
It's because you called him Gabs. You must stop that. It's Gabby or it's Gabriel. You can't call him Gabs.
It's not Gabriel, is it?
It's not Gabs either.
Oh, clear it! Isaac, not there. Oh my good God.
Luton losing, interesting.
What do you mean interesting? They're miles in the playoffs. Why would I overtake them? Their result doesn't matter, does it?
No, I'm just saying it's interesting. Gaz says, agree with Chris. Just win any way you can.
Cheers, Gaz. Appreciate that. At least someone in this stream has got common sense.
It's 03:08 in Phuket, where I'm listening. Great commentary on Elf the Winner. Thanks, Sally. That's very kind of you.
Where is Phuket?
Phuket's a Middle East.
Oh, Phuket, isn't it? Is that the place in Thailand, or I made that up?
Phuket. It's not pronounced Phuket.
Is it? Is it? It's not. Let us know on the pronunciation of that for a bit of banter, please.
Phuket.
Bloody hell! That's Tin Pot FC as well. Jeez.
Can someone clarify, Sally? How do you pronounce Phuket?
Is it Phuket or is it
Phuket?
Phuket, or maybe it's fuck it. Get it out! Well done. Bring it. No.
If Norwich concede again, we will be saying that tie.
Oh, it's
Phuket.
Phuket.
Yeah, Phuket.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
What did you say?
Keep the ball, Gabby Sarah.
Did you say
yes. Loads of space for Liam Gibbs to enter. Find a Norwich player. Oh, it's a corner. Come on, Norwich. Sorry, guys. Phuket. I know. Look, I'm sorry. I'm from Norfolk. Puckett. Hassa Puckett. Right, corner kick for Norwich City. 63 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Norwich City 1. QPR 1. Get it over the first man. None of this bloody tippy-tappy passy bollocks. Just stick it in the mixer and get a Scott. By the way, why are the Norwich players?
I like this.
The Norwich players doing some sort of love huddle.
This is the Alan Russell effect.
On the edge. This is the Alan Russell effect in full flight here. Norwich City are in some sort of circle on the edge of the box. They run in together.
Oh gosh!
Oh, corner again. Come on!
I like that. Was Alan Russell's legacy.
Alan Russell's legacy. Thank God he's done something at this football club. Here we go. Gabriel Sarah's going to have another opportunity to create something for Norwich City. We need to win this game for our playoff hopes to stay alive.
We need to win this game for our sanity.
Yeah, and our playoff hopes, but definitely our sanity too. Right, they're trying something normal by the looks of things now. Sarah, over the first man, and it's cleared by QPR. It's fallen back, though, to... What the fuck was that?
Isaac Hayden with so much time to find a pass. I think it launches it into Rosette.
I think it's gone out the stadium. What the bloody hell was that?
Isaac Hayden, oh my goodness. That was brilliant.
He had so much time as well. He's going to score. Oh, you know he's going to score,
that
don't
was
you?
Brilliant.
You
so
know he's
much
going to
time
score.
To find a pass and just...
You know that Hayden's going to score, don't you? That's a superb header. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, ref.
In all seriousness, we do need to sub off Hayden now.
100%.
I mean, the guy can't run.
He's going to score, isn't he?
No, I don't think he will. I think he's going to.
This is going to be out of Eden.
I think he could give away a big opportunity.
Oh, we love it. Here we go. QPR have a free kick in the centre circle in their half. They've lumped it forwards, out wide. Norwich City clear it the first time of asking. A lovely pivot clearance there from Liam Gibbs.
Beating Luton. That's not good for QPR.
Good.
Let's have a look at the other scores on the door.
I tell you what, by the way, here's a shout from Andreas.
Yeah, every chance.
I can see that.
Booked?
I can see that coming 100%. I really can. Apparently, Tin Pot FC now 2-0 up against Luton. The team that should be...
Andy Carroll scores goals.
The team that should be liquidated are beating Luton, one of the better teams in the league. It's a quick throw out wide and we've lost it again. Come on, Norwich. Keep the ball down. Thread together 3 or 4 passes. That's all I ask for. There's one. We've lost it again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I want.
Let's go.
Shoot! Go on, Onel. Take your man. Onel. Oh, Pinball.
I think
cleared.
Aarons has to find a better path there. But Norwich are progressing into this game.
Yes,
Matt says, sorry I'm late. Hello from Michigan. No worries for being late. You've come a long way, Matt. Welcome along to the stream. Swansea have conceded again. It's 3-2 now. They were 3-0 up in that one.
Really? Blooming heck. Oh, I dread to think if we don't win tonight what Swansea's going to bring. I really do. It's an early...
Oh, nice
What
ball.
a touch. That is out wide there. Early ball into the box. Oh! QPR cleared their lines. Hernandez has won it back. Brilliantly. It's a lovely touch.
Do you get a sense of goals coming?
Yeah, I can. And El Hernandez, he finds the space. He takes...
Oh,
dear. That's a foul. Bit of passion, though. Fine.
Reading have been down to 10 men. It's all going on in the Championship. And the Reading goal's been disallowed, apparently. Joe says, Onel best player, new contract for him?
I don't think there's been a best player tonight. I think over the past few games, you could argue a case.
How about the new contract situation?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. Onel Hernandez absolutely well and truly deserves a new contract. I think Norwich City would be absolutely stupid to have not already offered him a new Norwich City contract. A player that was dismissed, cast aside, pushed out of the team by Daniel Farke for having a bit of passion and personality. Someone that cared in the changing room and wanted to, say his piece. And look, when you play football, complementing his strengths, which is play the ball out in front of him and run at defenders. And now we're doing that. And he's able to cut the ball back for Gabriel Sara. He's starting to produce again. And that's absolutely brilliant to see. I'm so impressed with Onel. Considering circumstances, I think 5 assists and 2 goals this season, a bit part role, and still growing. And I absolutely think he deserves a new contract.
I really hope this is true, what I'm seeing from Reading, and I think it might be. Andy Carroll's second booking for his second goal for celebrating. The goal was then disallowed.
That would sum up Tin Pot FC. The most soulless, dreadful football club in the history of the world.
Harry says, we are going to beat this lot. I really hope so, Harry, and welcome to the stream. It's so good seeing you here once again. We do need another goal. It's 1-1 at the moment. Eleanor says, if Norwich don't win, I'm going to burn my homework and my education suffers. So no pressure. Well,
could be about to happen because QPR have got a throw-in deep into the Norwich City half. They're going to try something long here, and they've done so. Get it out, Norwich.
No.
Edge of the box, QPR strikes.
No.
And again, Johnny Wilkinson over the bar. Norwich City, do not allow that to happen again. Come on. We need to get the ball down and start playing football, don't we, Jack?
We do.
It's as simple as that.
70 minutes on the clock.
Do you fancy a sub?
Yes. Hayden off for Nunez.
We've been wanting that for 20 minutes, haven't we?
And
Hayden off.
Ida's been really good since coming on. I've been impressed with him. He's added some width.
Yeah. He's worked like a dog as well, Adam Ida. And that's the thing that Adam Ida brings, which so many people don't compliment him on, is his work rate. He always works so hard for the team.
How many times have we said this so far this season, Chris? Been a travesty if we don't get the 3 points. I'm looking back at Rotherham at home, Reading away.
The list is endless. You could go on for half an hour about the list.
Huddersfield away.
Gaz is bang on. Like, how many times has the playoff gate been open and we've not walked through
To be fair, you look at Gaz and you go, he's going to be bang on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the kind of guy that I'd want to have a pint with, for sure. Here we go then. Norwich City have lumped it long. QPR easily clear it because that's what they are as a football club.
It's been scrappy this game, hasn't it?
Hayden's just not even making a tackle now.
He can't run, Chris. He's injured. I'm sure he's still injured.
Josh Sargent here trying to desperately... Oh, I tell you what, he's putting them under pressure and they've... Go on. Gibbs is... Oh, miscontrolled it. Loads of time. Right, David Wagner, come on, mate. Earn your dollar now. We need a sub.
It has been the midfield that I think has let us down ever so slightly this evening. This game is turned into a scrap fest. It really has.
It's been so scrappy in the last 10 or 15, isn't it, Jack? Neither team are managing to thread 4 passes together. We did once, and unfortunately the shot wasn't quite there, and it should have been. But really the only real positive part of the second half, I'd say. Here we go. Is that my... No, Max.
That was Maxi Aarons.
Brilliant. Lovely that so many of you are joining us for the TNC Watchalong.
There's someone with your same name as you. Sergeant brings it down. Clear.
Loses it again. Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Chris
Get
Reeve
on screen.
says he agrees with everything you say.
See, Reeve, brilliant. Don't blame me, mate. Welcome aboard. Great stuff.
Borough now leading. Say if we do win tonight.
Yes.
Let's just say we win.
No, when we win tonight.
Do you think if we win tonight, we get playoffs?
I have no belief left. I don't. I think it's a joke that we're still in with a chance, Jack. I really do.
The crazy thing is, if we are to win tonight, if you're looking solely at the fixture list, we would probably be the favourites to get in there, which is remarkable.
I don't believe we will. And also, if we get in them, I think we'll be battered as well. But look, let's have some fun whilst we're alive. QPR have got a corner, Jack. 72nd minute. 72 minutes and 77 seconds on the clock.
77
seconds. Of you that are interested in a timestamp. Sorry, the vodka's kicking in now. QPR have a corner. Stick your head on it, Norwich. Get it out. Oh my good God. Angus has had to tip it over the bar. It was going to go into the net, Jack.
It was nearly directly from the corner. That would have been Norwich summed up this season.
PJ Drummanful says Pookie on. Who agrees?
Is that a fact or is that a comment?
Oh, is he on?
No,
is he?
I don't think. Yeah,
I think he wants him on. I think he wants him on. Diego Polly says Brazil. Yes, indeed, we are here for the Gabriel Sara loving. Welcome
and Marquinhos.
Aboard. It's a big ball again from QPR backstick, and Norwich City have cleared it well.
I don't like this.
I hate us from set pieces, mate.
Really 15 and a bit minutes left in this one. Still no sub. I mean, we brought Eder on. To be fair, we've already used 2.
Doesn't that say a lot for what David Wagner thinks of his bench?
Or he thinks that our starting 11 is doing enough at the moment.
Are they?
Probably not. Sarah down the left-hand side. Bit of space to move
into.
That's
better. Loads of space for Sargent.
Come on.
Good ball.
Come on.
Go on.
Quick.
Go on.
Move it.
Take him.
Move it.
Shoot. Cross. That's not good, Maxi. But he's got a corner. That's it. Yeah, he's got the corner. Fine. Come on, Norwich.
That was we got ourselves into a really promising position there.
So much space.
That's you see that bit of quality from Sarah. That's what we lack with other players. Like he was able to really flip things around. But also
confidence, Jack, because we've had so many opportunities to play the early ball in this game, and we've opted not to. And that's what happens when we do. Corner over the first man, please. Come on, Norwich. No, over the first man. Right, second time of asking. It's fallen out wide again. Oh, God. Come on, Norwich, for God's sake.
Someone said, what am I drinking? I'm drinking Lakens. I got 25% off. You can too. Discount code TNC25. Link in the description. It ends at midnight.
I'm really sorry to say this, but have we missed this?
No.
Oh, they're coming on now. Thank you.
Timu Pukki and Sam Byram's coming on.
Sammy Byram. Get him in the England setup. Do you remember that shout from you? Man City at home. Christopher Leffler says, paid a tenner to watch this tonight, and you boys have been far better value for entertainment.
Thanks, Christopher.
Really appreciate that. Top man.
Awful name, but thanks, Christopher.
I love your name, and I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell you what, here we come. The Pookie is on.
I hope he scores. Do we need to do what we did with Eder and slag him off, and then he'll score?
I don't know. Ooh, is that a pen shout?
No,
a bit desperate, but fine. You got to take what you can get at this level. Here we go. Then Jakob Sorensen tracks back. He opts to play it to. What's going on here? The QPR bench are up in arms. Oh, what? What's your problem? What are they?
I don't know.
Don't know. But anyway, Norwich have got free kick. Timu Pukki, come on. Come on, Norwich.
It would be lovely for the last few games of Pookie's Norwich career for him to score a nice few goals, I think. And just go out on a real high.
Of course it would be.
Is our last game is at home. Well, our last game is going to be at Wembley. But
and you fancy Pukki to score against these, don't you? You give him a chance, and Pukki finds himself out wide, and he's won a corner kick straight away.
How many corners?
They fear the goats. They fear the goats.
Lots of corners.
Come on. Here we go. Let's do it. Timu Pukki there straight away. shows what he can do. You know, forces a corner kick
in front of the Norwich fans.
Come on, imagine the scenes if we stick this in the back of the net.
There will be scenes if we score in front of those Norwich fans this evening.
76 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. 1-1 away at Loftus Road in a vital game. Norwich City must win this to get into the playoffs. It's as simple as that. And as things stand, we're knocking on the door.
We're knocking on the door. Somebody's ringing the bell.
Are we knocking on the door?
We're walking up to it. Corner, whipped in.
Oh, hello. Someone's gone down. They want a penalty, Jack. They want a penalty there.
Not given. It looked a bit soft. I mean, we're not going to see a replay. So it was Sam McCallum who looked like he was pushed from a corner. Pookie hasn't scored since Coventry in January. Is that right?
That's the shout there from Beams 06.
A long while ago.
It's shocking, isn't it, to be fair? And by the way, he could have scored at least 5 times since then as well. He's been a shadow of him for myself, sadly. And obviously, because we're not playing to his strengths, etc., etc. But I agree with you, Jack. I hope he scores tonight. I hope he ends his Norwich City career on a high because he absolutely deserves it. Why is Isaac Hayden and Gabriel Sara not communicating? They're going for the same ball. Right, Sam, keep it simple.
What is our formation at this stage?
I haven't got a bloody clue.
And where's Byron playing?
I haven't got a bloody clue. Do you?
No.
I haven't seen him on the ball yet, to be honest.
No, I haven't seen. Who did Byron? Can someone say who Byron came on for?
Do you fancy a cheeky Sammy B screamer?
No.
I fancy it. Come on, Norwich, get the ball down. This is like bloody watching Gillingham. Come on.
When I used to play Sunday League football,
yes, Pookie. Come on, Pookie. Oh!
When I used to play Sunday League football, we played in a yellow kit, and there was one of our friends' granddads used to scream, "Get the ball, Yellows!" And that's what I think we should scream tonight.
Okay, fine.
Get the ball, Yellows!
Jesus. Byron's at right back and Max has been pushed up, says Peter. Thank you. I'm pleased that you're paying more attention than us.
Yeah, thank you.
Muchas gracias. Just over 10 minutes left.
Yeah, not feeling great.
At least Adam Eder scored.
I felt so good when Eder scored, and now
it's slowly being sacked.
Yeah, it does just feel like the story of our season, somewhat, I must say.
Yeah, it does. Norwich City have a throw. Oh, that's brilliant work from Adam Eder.
That's actually very good.
Go on, Max. Right, get the corner or get a ball into the box.
Corner?
No. Well done, QPR. Fair play to them. They've done well there. Norwich City have won it back. Brilliant.
Come on,
keep
City.
The ball. Keep the ball.
The thing the real frustration tonight, Chris, is QPR have honestly had one chance, and they've scored that one chance. It was the same against.
But we've seen it time after time.
He's offside, isn't he? No.
Oh! Adam Eder with a chance.
God, he looked offside to me.
Yeah, it looked absolutely miles off. But
in that case, that's a chance.
I think he's hurt himself there by trying to get his foot on it. The Irish
He should probably do better from there.
Well, it's a good ball into the box. Adam Eder gets his foot on it. I thought we'd actually won a corner there, but it's not quite happened. There we go.
Oh dear. Oh God. I think tonight.
Where's your positivity?
I've just seen this too often this season, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we've scored tonight.
A bit of hope.
Maybe we've scored tonight.
Yeah, I know. That was fun, to be fair. Bit of hope. Then they kind of go, actually, you don't deserve it. And they rip it from under you.
Bloody hell, mate. Don't be so negative.
QPR haven't won in about 14 years, Chris.
God. Right. Come on, Norwich. Thomas Bowers. Hey, you guys. Listen to the new podcast. You two deserve the break. Thank you. Appreciate it. And by the way, for those of you that are enjoying the
nearly
podcast,
700 of you watching this evening.
QPR have won it. They've entered the box.
Well,
I tell you what, that's brilliant.
Shit.
They want a penalty. They want a. Is it?
No, he's doing a goal kick. It was Sargent who did really well to track back, and then it's a clumsy challenge.
My God, I tell you what.
Hello. Oh, what's going on?
I think we've got away with. Oh, what's going on here?
Well, Angus Gunn had taken a free kick, and it looked like Norwich were in, and then the referee blows up and says it's a substitution. I think it's Chris Martin going off.
I was just saying, for those of you that are enjoying the pods, obviously Jack and I back this week, but wanted to highlight the fact that we've got another special guest this weekend.
Yes.
With a Norwich City cult hero.
Adam Eder.
I'm sure many of you will enjoy seeing his face again. And also filming with another Norwich City legend this Friday, which will be then out the following week. So there's plenty of good content to come. So if you're not subscribed to Talk Norwich City, get on it.
Thomas says, as a Wednesday fan with Norwich as my second team, I'm feeling double pain. You'll both need a late. Sheffield. No, Sheffield Wednesday won last night.
They completely bowled it, by the way.
I think. No, Sheffield Wednesday definitely won last night.
Oh, that's good. Right, come on, Norwich.
They beat Bristol Rovers 2-1.
Right, well, Pookie hasn't won it.
I want to know in the chat, are we winning this game?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Just simple yes or no.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Let's see how many yeses and how many nos. Pepper the comment section.
Oh.
So, someone has just said, are you? No! Oh my God. QPR have just missed an absolute sitter.
That was the chance for QPR, wasn't it?
82 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock at that point. QPR, bloody hell.
Have to score there for QPR.
That could be the goal. That could be the chance that relegates them. If they don't get a result against us tonight, Jack, that's an absolute shocker. And again, Norwich City's defence wide open.
Yeah.
Hayden finally going off.
We're limping off.
Marcelino Nunes now going on. Pookie's getting instructions. I wonder what's going on here.
Hayden honestly looks like me after a 5K. Just battered and bruised.
I tell you what, you've asked people whether we're winning this game. Yeah. Can I just say...
What are the people saying?
Yes. No. Yes. Tell you what, the people are positive.
There's hope, isn't there?
The people are positive. We'll finish with this one. Draws, says Duncan.
That wasn't an option. I would have said once Eder had scored that we were going to win this. I am now less confident.
Oh, when we scored that goal, I was thinking...
hello.
Quite fancy.
Hello.
And now I'm thinking...
Oh, God.
I'm worried.
Because
we're so fragile.
Yeah, this does stink of a game.
No!
What?
I thought you were about to say QPR to score.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say of two very average championship teams.
Well, yeah, obviously. Well, I'd say worse than average, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Still 1-1. 5 minutes of normal time left.
We just need one chance. That's it. We just need one chance. That's all we need. Come on. Got to get it out, though, first. QPR have a corner kick. 84 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Norwich City need to do their defensive duties well, Jack.
They do.
And they've done them well there. Brilliant clearance.
I tell you what, there have been, I reckon, 30 corners for either team this evening.
Yeah.
All of them have been a shambles.
All of them have hit the first man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I really do.
I do wonder with this. There's been a few comments regarding this one. Wagner's contract is rolling, right?
Oh yeah. Good
point. Maybe they get to the summer and go.
God, they couldn't they?
See you, mate.
I hope they bloody don't.
Do you think we're going to win this game?
Yes.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I'll self-talk it. Yes, we're going to win. We're going to win. We just need one chance. But do I believe we'll win? No. But I'm saying that we will. Come on, boys. A bit of fight, a bit of passion, a bit of belief. Drag them up the pitch, Maxi. Go on, inside. One more. Oh, it's a terrible ball. Just keep it on the deck.
680 of you tuning in this evening. Thanks to all of you. QPR get the ball, driving into the Norwich half. Good tackle from Jakob Sorensen, clears his lines. We just haven't been able to retain the ball at any point this evening, have we?
Yeah.
It feels again like the midfield has probably let us down somewhat.
Yeah, well, you say that. The defence for the goal was, what's going on here? Max has gone off for Zollis.
Jollis.
Interesting. Very interesting. Good.
Ken says, for a team wanting to avoid relegation and a team chasing playoffs, this is turgid.
Totally agreed, Ken. I think you're bang on the money. Are you related to Chris Sutton, by the way? If you are, congratulations. Marcelino Nunez with a decent enough pass. Norwich City.
What is
that?
Brian says, hit the like button if you want the Canaries to score. I agree, Brian.
Yeah, good, Brian.
Hit the Lakens link if you want a good time.
Live from the casting couch. Norwich City are drawing 1-1 to QPR.
QPR. This is if you're a fan trying to get into football and you watch this, you're going, I'm watching the ice hockey instead.
Yeah, 100%. Well, maybe something worse. Right, Sam McCann throw. Come on, my man. Come on, Norwich. Just one more chance. That's all we bloody need. Come on.
Toby says this is a new low. I think there have been lower lows this season, which is saying something because this hasn't been great.
Rotherham was worse, despite the fact that people thought it was a good performance. I still can't get over that comment. Absolutely absurd.
I think we kept the ball better than we have done tonight.
Yeah, but we drew 0-0 at home to Rotherham, and Rotherham.
88 minutes on the clock. I'm sure there's going to be probably 5 minutes added time. So I'm going to say 7 minutes left in this one. Norwich City, if they want any hope of playoffs, need a goal.
Go on, boys.
In the next few minutes. We have got so many attackers on the pitch. We've got Christos Jolis, Timu Pukki, Adam Eder, Josh Sargent. I think that's it, to be fair. Still, plenty of attackers on this pitch. It does feel like sometimes Wagner gets into a game and just ends up throwing attackers on, hoping something will change. Norwich, good bit of play there. Gabriel Sarah on the ball. We'll look up.
What a ball, Sarah! Go on, Timu! Loads of space!
Come on, Timu.
Loads of space! Oh, come on, man!
That
corner.
Timu's had a few really good crossing opportunities this evening.
Just confidence is not there anymore. Confidence.
Come on, Norwich. Give us something. Come on.
Please, I pray.
Come on.
Get the ball in the bloody back of the net. Come on. Come on. 89 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. Norwich City need to score. Come on.
Another corner.
Come on. Over the first man, please. You. Oh! Oh, Nunez had a chance on the edge of the box. He scuffed it. It's gone out for a QPR throw. Come on.
It was a good crossing opportunity that for Timu Pukki. I feel like there's going to be one more chance.
I think there might be one more. I'm praying there's one more for Norwich, obviously.
Swansea have scored 4 tonight. That doesn't give me huge hope for Saturday's game.
It gives me zero hope.
I mean, to be fair, if we don't win this, then the next 3 games are rendered pretty pointless.
Yeah, agreed, to be honest with you. I really do.
Let's see what these boys have got. I want to see everything thrown at this now. I want to see lungs hanging out of rib cages.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I agree. I really do. I agree. Good. Love it.
5 minutes at a time in this one. 90 minutes on the clock. Josh Sargent driving forwards. He'll find
no one.
Nobody.
Again.
5 minutes.
Game, isn't
5 minutes to save the season.
Can't get a bloody pass together.
5 minutes to save the season, Chris. Can we do it?
Yes.
No.
Yes, we can do it.
Another substitution. It will be one for QPR. They're trying to. Where does this leave QPR actually in the table?
Slow the game down, aren't they?
Let's have a look where this leaves QPR.
Come on. Go on, Norwich.
QPR, they're still in the relegation zone on goal difference at the moment. It's tied down there. Reading on 45, Huddersfield 44, QPR 44.
Come on, Norwich. Big long throw. Won the header, but it's just been given back to QPR again. And Norwich City somehow managed to get the ball back and it's gone back to QPR. This has been bloody turgid.
It hasn't been great.
All game, it's been so bad, isn't it?
I can't believe the drop-off we've seen in QPR either. We drew with them earlier on in the season, didn't we? And it looks like it's going to be another draw. I mean,
that's a bad result, by the way. Norwich keep the ball on the deck. Come on, Sarah, find a pass. What is that?
That's awful.
That's dreadful. Come on, Nunez. Brilliant. Come on. Come on. Why are we just lumping balls into the box?
Thanks to all of you for tuning in. It's still Norwich 1.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's yes! Come on! Pookie, space!
Too far.
Oh.
It's been a frustrating one, Chris, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really
because
has.
It feels like another one that's just got away from us.
Yeah, again. And by the way, brilliant from this QPR player here. I don't know who he is. Number 22 is really well worked there. It's won his team a throw. Oh no, it's Norwich throw. Right, come on.
What have we got? 2 minutes?
Just over 2 minutes. But oh, by the way, the Irish line's been fouled. Get your cards out then, ref. Quality of the officiating is shit. Really is.
And the football.
Yeah, agreed. I really, really do. Good. Well, it's been another.
It's not finished yet.
Monumentally average. Yeah, you're right. Come. I'm actually now going to pray for
because this is the next 3 minutes define our season, Chris.
I think
don't score, don't go up. Score, probably still don't. What was that?
Did you just see that? Who was that?
I don't know.
Bloody hell!
Again, it's frustrating because at 1-1 with 50 minutes on the clock, you go, okay, let's see what you've got, and we've shown what we've got, and it's very little. Every week, for whatever reason, it gives me optimism, and I don't know why, because I've got no reason to be optimistic.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're not giving us anything, are they, to believe in? They're really not.
Looks like Carlton Morris has just scored, which really changes the relegation look. Right, probably one last attack in this game. It'll be Christos Jolis who fires one forwards. It's headed out. It will be a Norwich throw deep into the QPR half. One last attack. It'll be Sam McCallum with a throw-in on the left-hand side. Norwich flooding yellow shirts forward.
Come on, boys.
It'll go back to Jakob Sorensen. He'll pick his head up.
Come on, boys.
It's a long pass out to the right-hand side.
Brilliant touch as well. Come on, Pookie.
Yes. Find someone. Edges. Edge of the box. He's had a few of those moments like Pookie, hasn't he? So pick your head up and look at a pass.
Come on. Come on, Norwich. Come on.
One last corner. This probably is the last chance of the game. It'll be a corner from the right-hand side.
There's been about 50 of them
attacking
in this game.
The Norwich end. It'll be a floated ball and it's cleared very easily, but only as far as Marcelino Nunez will pick his head up.
Brilliant ball. Come on. Get a good. That touch is dreadful.
Yeah, that touch is really bad. It'll be one more corner.
Come on. Come on.
It is the hope that kills, Chris, isn't it? It really is. The other teams have just lured us in and gone, go on, have another chance. Corner ball. This really will be the last kick of the game. Everything pinned on this corner. It'll be whipped in from the right-hand side. Oh. One more chance. Marcelino Nunez crossed in. Deep! Oh!
We don't look like scoring, mate. Fuck me.
I think that is that.
It's just shit, isn't it? Again. It's just shit. Just drawn away at QPR. It's just dreadful.
Yeah, it's not great. One more throw-in. This really will be the last chance. 95 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and that's poor. That sums the game up. And that still isn't that. It's another ball whipped in. It's Christos Jolis, and that is that. Oh, 5-1 on target. Full time! We didn't lose. We also didn't win. Sum that one up.
Thank God it's over.
Apparently Coventry's goalkeeper's just scored.
Thank God it's over.
Yeah, I mean, that is season over, isn't it now? That's season over.
Yeah, it is. And,
we are now.
Yeah, look at the Norwich players, by the way, hands on hips. They know it. They know it. They should be apologising to the fans though, because it's another poor display. Poor display. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. We should have won this game tonight.
Look at that, Coventry's goalkeeper scoring in the 95th minute, which incredibly, Chris, do you want the good news?
Go on then. We're not in. We can't. Surely we still can't make
Norwich are still only 2 points off the playoffs.
Fucking hell.
If we'd have won tonight, we would have been in the playoffs.
Seriously?
Yeah. Norwich is still only 2 points off it. We'll see you on Saturday where we can possibly go in.
Right. James says 1 word summary, pony. Get your 1 word summaries in, ladies and gents, boys and girls, grandmas and granddads, and we will pull up as many of them on screen as possible.
This is the balmy thing. You've now got from 5th to 11th, 2 points separates it.
And I tell you what,
no team wants to win.
I'm sorry to be negative, but Russell Martin will be looking at us and he'll be laughing. I think Swansea could give us a footballing lesson.
They've beaten Preston 4-2 this evening.
I really, really do. And obviously they are fragile at the back, but we can't hit a barn door.
The concern for me, Chris, is that two frustrations for me tonight.
Go on. What are your 2 main frustrations, Jack?
Again, only given up 1 chance and have conceded.
Yes.
Mentally really fragile at the back.
Yes. Midfield missing again.
That and just struggling to create now. Middlesbrough, we created nothing. Tonight, we didn't really create anything.
But
clear cut chances.
But
I don't know if we did.
No, but had the opportunities to create something, but we didn't because our confidence is on the deck. How many times, even Timu Pukki, since he came on, how many times did he have the ball on the byline? All he needed to do was get a good ball into the box.
Yeah.
Let's get your 1 word summaries up on the screen, ladies and gents, boys and girls, grandmas and granddads. Let's start with this one from Andrew. There's a theme to this. There's a theme to this, I tell you. It's not looking good on the 1 word comments, that's for sure. I think that's probably season over. I don't know if everyone else agrees.
We're as far off the playoffs on Saturday as we were tonight.
Do you really seriously think that we could actually get into the playoffs?
Yes, I do. Which sums the league up. I mean, it's torture if you do it to yourself. But if we beat Rotherham and if we'd have beaten QPR, you're comfortably in the playoffs. 2 games we should have won.
But mate, there's been so many of them. I'm bored of it. Like the shoulda bucket in the Premier League, or never mind that in this league, mate. It's just there's so many games that we've had the chances to walk into the and probably with ease. We should be where Middlesbrough are now in terms of the amount of games that we could have easily won.
Yeah,
but we didn't take our chances, and I think that is reflective of where the players are mentally at. I think it's a squad that is mentally on the beach. You know, you've got 9 players out of contract. I think that shows when you look at performances like that. I think it shows. I think it shows a team that's been relegated 3 times from the Premier League in recent seasons. I think it looks like a team that is in need of a serious overhaul. I think it looks like a team that's changed their manager halfway through the season. I think it looks like a team that didn't sack their manager soon enough. I think it looks like a team that are playing players out of position, that have got injuries. We've got so many fires to put out, you don't even know where to begin. I honestly, I've never ever said this. I want this season to be over. I can't wait for this season to be over. And that saddens me. And I'm sure I'm not the only Norwich fan that feels that way.
And on that note, we will end things for this evening. We'll be back on Saturday for more coverage. One last thing. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
The discount code for Lakens ends in about 2 hours.
Yes.
It will end today. 25% off. The link's in the description off the TNC case. So if you want some beer, get it now. It's not going to be any cheaper than that again this season.
Yeah. Be careful though, because their website breaks if lots of people jump on it at once. So you might have to keep trying. On a serious note, I agree with Jack. Thanks so much for watching tonight.
I really enjoyed tonight. I didn't enjoy the football, but enjoyed this.
I enjoyed the Norwich City community in the comment section as always, Jack. It was a dross performance. but it was certainly a good comment section. You kept us going. You lifted the spirits.
Yeah.
You proved us wrong.
Your positivity was ill-informed, but I'll allow it.
My favourite moment of the watch-along was us writing off Adam Eder and D-Jam saying Eder isn't good enough or something like that. And then he pops up with the equaliser from about half a yard out. That was superb, wasn't it? Look, we've got Swansea at home on Saturday. It's a big game.
Still go back into the playoffs.
Again, for probably the fourth time in the last 2 months, we could go into the playoffs. Will we take the opportunity? I don't believe we will, but who knows? Last public service announcement. Don't forget, there is a player special podcast out this weekend to lift the spirits if we don't win on Saturday. It's going to be out on Sunday, and it is with a cult hero. And there'll be another one with the Norwich City legend the following week. Thanks for all your support as always.
Cheers, everyone. Stay safe. We'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.